couldn't find it yesterday. I didn't want to wake her up. So I asked her yesterday. I said, it's not in the oven. She goes, yeah, well, it's in the cupboard where the old egg maker was. She thought that like our old egg maker had broken or something when she got the package and just assumed that this was the replacement. So she unboxed it and put it in the cupboard. So I hope it's not weird when I gave you, I think you two one, right? And Brendan, I hope it's not weird when I hand it to Kayla and it's not wrapped, but it hasn't been used.
It will just be weird when I say, like, he still forgot to order it and he just grabbed his one from home and brought it here like it was new.
I feel like you could tell if it was used.
It looks very shiny.
Yeah, it's super shiny. Let me see if there's a...
Besides the egg stain in the middle.
And then there was like a quick, like, I don't need to... I shouldn't share that. Nah, maybe that's fine. I will. She was like, who's it... She was like, who's it for? I was like, oh, it's Kayla. Huh? I was like, what do you mean?
An extra question that you, like, if it was Chris, you're like, okay.
Thank you, Jason.
Kayla,
there was an extra.
There was a little bit more.
There was an extra question.
Kayla who?
And I was like, Kayla, Matt and Kayla. Oh, the new girl. Yes. Oh, well.
Did you get one for Matt?
That was the follow-up. I was like, no, because I didn't get into an egg conversation. But I said, I have got one for Jason and one for Chris.
Yeah, but
and one for Brendan. Huh? And that she said, and well, she didn't ask that, but now I'm scrambling. And I was like, now
scrambled eggs.
The linebacker is broken through the offensive line, and I'm bootlegging, right? And I'm looking for a receiver to get a hurt
leg.
Yeah, and I'm limping. And I was like, by the way, to be clear, I have no problems hammering my wife at all. Excuse me. I have no problems making fun of my wife on this show. One thing she is not. Two things she is not. I'll give her big compliments here. She's incredibly not materialistic. She is not materialistic. She would much rather save up her little Kohl's cash she gets in the mail, and then she can take like $20 in Kohl's cash plus $10 in regular cash and go buy like a summer wardrobe with it. She's
Mason.
She's very. That's where he doesn't get it from me. She's very good at that.
Your mom.
And kind of. My mom knows, here's the thing about my mom. My mom knows how to find a good bargain. No doubt about that. My mom knows how to, no, I'm not going to use that descriptor, how to bring down the prices through negotiation or just opportunity. Shut up, Chris. But I don't know if this makes sense at all. She knows how to find bargains, but then she goes out and gets a ton of them. So the overall, like my mom, very much like me, I'm the one that will go to Safeway, and it's a contest for me to see how much my club card has saved me, right? Mm-hmm. But I still spent $200 in groceries. Yeah. I saved $150, but it doesn't matter. I spent the $200. Whereas my wife would spend $35. Yeah. Doesn't matter what she saved, and she would make that all. Last weekend, my wife on Sunday, her big project was she cleared out the freezer in our fridge, and then we have a fridge in the garage. She took all the stuff out of that freezer and all the stuff out of the freezer in our kitchen. And she put it all on the counter, and she sat there, and she designed out basically a meal plan for the week. Couple things to shop for. She's like, okay, we have a bunch of chicken here. We have a couple steaks here. We have some shrimps here. Like that's
this, and this.
Exactly. Like we need to use. And she's great at that because I'll just leave it in there, and then next thing I was like, oh, are these steaks from 2020 good?
Yeah.
So. And the other thing she's not jealous that's where I was going. She's not jealous. She's not. She's like, her attitude has always been, and I really do kind of love her for it. And she hasn't come out and said this, but I know this is her attitude, and it is truly one of my favorite things. She's like, I'm never going to be jealous. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, and then I want you to look at me. And if you ever decided to do anything stupid, hey, go for it. That's fine. No problem. I'll be just fine. And not in a condescending or way. She's just like,
Yeah.
is what it is. But I think she's curious. So anyway, she asked, and then she may or may not have gotten on Instagram. Just looking at things. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. And then next thing you know, she was like, hey, that's really nice of you, because she's new. And, it's probably pretty tough. And then we got into the whole conversation, and she gets it. I mean, she gets it, too, because, like, Katie and Jody, it's not like she's not used to me being friends with girls. And I barely know Kayla and all that, but she understands that it's tough in this business. So they're actually doing a really good job, Matt and Kayla, coming in. I hear a lot of really
Maddie,
good stuff, mainly about her, not about Matt.
Yeah.
Not about Matt.
Obviously.
He's fine. He's okay.
He's here.
So played golf yesterday. I think I told you I went out just for funsies on. I just got
like 12 holes.
Yeah, play 12 holes. And for me, this is really good. I shot a 42 on the front, which would extrapolate to an 84, which is really good for me. And then I was even through 3 holes. I bogeyed, I
This
parred.
was yesterday?
This was Saturday.
Okay.
I bogeyed, I parred, and then the what would it be? 10th, 11th, 12th hole was a par 5, and I sunk about a 12-footer for a birdie.
Nice.
And the sun was going down. I was like, this is a great time to walk off.
You walked off.
Walked off.
Yes.
And I scored it, honestly, I had on the first 9, I had a couple of, ground balls to second base, and okay, we'll pick it up. Anyway, so I go, and the 2 friends I'm playing with yesterday, like I said, I've known one since I was 19. The other one I've known since I was a freshman in high school. My buddy, who has how do I say this? I won't say his name because I'm about to hammer him, but has a really just lifelong, real close relationship with beer. This is a guy that before Melissa, when I was dating the bartender down at Lurie's in Citrus Heights, we would all kind of hang out after close. And this is a guy that I could bet like $20. And like the rubber mat when a bartender bartends and it like catches all the leavings. So I paid him $20 once, betting him that he wouldn't drink. Yeah, exactly. He's that guy that we would all, he's always fun, but he's just basically hammered, If it's after 4 p.m., he's hammered, right? Well, we had made plans a week prior to go play. We'll group text, me, myself, and me and those 2 guys. And he just no-showed. Just no-showed. He agreed to play, and then we're texting. And by the way, you might think, well, are you worried? No, I'm not worried, because he's done it before. So it's just me and my other friend, and now I got to yell at the friend that didn't show up, because that's disrespectful. You can't do that. I could have asked somebody else, whatever. So it's me and my buddy. Anyways, so here is the results of that. It's a beautiful day, by the way. It was alternating between Chris and my weather, and then the cloud would move, and it was your weather, and then the cloud would come back, and it was me and Chris' weather. I shot a 58 on the front, and I left after hole 12 after I had lost my 6th ball in 3 holes. I don't know what it is about golf, dude.
You handled it well.
I couldn't. I handled it well in the sense that I didn't destroy anything and I didn't lose my temper. I was just like, hey, my man, I'm gonna. I can feel it.
Did he stay?
Oh yeah, he played the rest. Which he should have. Of course he should have.
You left a round of golf.
I left
with
after
a friend.
I think after the 12th hole. Yeah, it was 12. Yeah, it was the same hole. Oh, it's the same hole. No, it was the 11th hole because we didn't get to the par 5 on the back. Yeah, it wasn't gonna end well, dude. It wasn't.
Maybe that was the turnaround hole. 12, you own it.
I was too spiraled. I can't get out. I can get myself out of like a mini spiral with like the little weed I'm holding on to. That he plays Chris plays the clip. The Chris Farley.
You're holding onto the weed, but it wasn't connected to anything.
No, just spiraled. And again, I want to reiterate. I lost 6 balls in 2 holes. Hello. I couldn't hit anything. I couldn't hit my driver. It didn't start that way. It was kind of, okay, I'm a little off. It's fine, whatever. Maybe I'd get a nice drive and then suck at the irons, or maybe I'd have a sucky drive and hit an iron, or whatever. I couldn't hit my driver. I couldn't hit an iron. They're all going far right or pulled left, or I'm chunking them. I couldn't chip. I could putt. I mean, putting's putting. Putting doesn't really come. I mean, you have hotter days putting than you don't, but putting is putting. I just couldn't do it. And this is not the first time. It's why, like, for example, I've never done the Banded Dunes trip. And I don't know that I ever will do the Banded Dunes trip. It's that exact reason. It's one thing if I'm over at Timber Creek, which is a wonderful course. It's near my parents' house, right by my house. I go there. I walk out. Bad day, but nothing ventured, nothing, very little ventured gain. The idea of like going with my friends up to Banded Dunes like you do and spending all that money on the accommodations and the golf, and this is the trip of a lifetime, and I'm in golf heaven, and having a day like that where it's like, I call it herpes. I don't know what the hell else to call it. It's nowhere to be seen. And then there's this flare up, and again, I played 48 hours prior.
Right.
And I shot about as well as I can shoot. And it's one thing if it was like I had a worse day. It was, I'm 8 years old and I can't hit a ball.
I think the answer's in there right there, but it's easier said than done. I feel like,
I hate golf, dude.
From experience, my own experience, I feel like you went into yesterday with some expectations.
You're probably right. And
you were not meeting them.
And Saturday I had no expectation.
Right, you were just playing. You were just playing. And I'm not saying that makes your round different. You happened to shoot well Saturday and felt really good about it. So I just think inherently you're like, well, it's 2 days later. I just played here. I played pretty well. I want to see how I do. And it wasn't going as well. Then it started to go really poorly. And it really got to you. I'm not saying, look, it's happened to all of us.
Right.
Never happened to me.
I would think, I think I've told you the time when I took my brother years ago to Pebble. It was the only time I played Pebble. It was for his birthday.
Yeah.
And I went in with a score in mind. And my first 6 holes, I was so bad. I was really bad. And I was as mad as I can get on a golf course. I was the two-hand.
Really?
Like I was.
That is mad.
And then, I don't know. It just, we got to 7, the famous par 3 on 7. And there was a third person with us. I don't know who he was. He hit the ball in the ocean, and all of a sudden I started to laugh. And I thought it was funny. Then my brother went, and he hit it in the ocean, and that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life at the time. And I'm like, just
relax.
You're at Pebble Beach. Pull your you-know-what, and just, like, relax. And then it was just, I don't know, something happened. And I wasn't like Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
it was just
yeah.
My mind shift went from, hey, I want to get this score to, does it matter if I score 200? I'm at Pebble Beach.
Right. No.
And so then it just was a different round. But that's not it. I can't say that always happens. But I think, in my experience, it's when you have some form of expectation or a score. Or you've probably had this where you're like, whatever your target is, I want to beat 80, 90, 100, and you're 3 holes away, and you're going, if I par, no, all I need is 2 bogeys and a par.
Yes.
And then you
Worst
don't get it,
thing
and you're like, I wasn't thinking about any of that. So, lately, I always keep score, but sometimes it's better not to.
Well, it's 100%
Like
better.
your scramble theory.
You'll
have a bad shot.
Yes, no problem.
You got teammates.
No problem. Exactly. It's why it reminded me as to why I pretty much exclusively play scrambles now.
There was no talk of that yesterday?
Nah, he doesn't like to play scramble. He wants to keep his own score.
Yeah.
And he's as bad as I am, but that's fine.
But I also think that's a fun challenge where it's, let's say you and I went out today and played. I think I did this once because I think I got the idea from you. Yeah, it was last year. Maybe I went out with Marsh, and it was, hey, let's play a scramble and see if we can.
Did he say okay? He never plays a scramble with me. He's always like, no, I want to keep my own screen.
The game of
If he did, good
golf.
for you.
Was it with Marsh? Maybe I'm thinking. I thought so.
Maybe,
anyway,
okay.
But it was like, let's see if we can get. I don't know if we said par.
Yeah.
But like we each get 2 shots per hole, and really it was more on the putts. So it's like
Yes,
we had a foursome.
that's
There's
fun.
2 of us. And, if he hit a great drive, it's like, well, I'm not going to beat that, so let's just drop up there. Whatever. We just played that way. And then it if we didn't do it, it's like we both were not disappointed, but it was just a different – you're cheering for the other person. You're it's a different round
you're
of
picking
golf.
each other up.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my gosh. We have to have a sand shot. Can you save the day? Oh, you saved the day. Whatever, that kind of thing. Trying to get you out of your spiral. The score is deadly. You had expectations. You played well the time before. But it's also trying to figure out this silly game because you're like, why was I so much better? I mean, you probably felt like this isn't the same person.
And it was the same course.
Same course, 2 days
later.
later.
Same clubs.
Yeah.
2 days later, not, 2 months later. And the thing is this has happened to me many times.
It's happened to everybody.
And I don't
get it.
I don't either. It's like basketball. I might hit more shots today than I did yesterday, but it's like it's go out.
Relatively the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine like going out and you're, I'm probably hitting, 5 out of every 10 3-pointers I take. I'm shooting well. I'm having a really good shooting day, whatever it is. And then 2 days later, you go out, same court, same ball, same everything, and you go to shoot it, and it literally, like, you hit a lady in the stands, or it flies out the door.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't,
Yeah.
and like, I like to fall asleep watching golf. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
It's soothing to me. I like to. People count sheep.
Yeah.
I will play like a round of golf in my head that I know. I know the holes.
Yeah, you're like, I want to be over on the right side of this hole.
Exactly. Yeah. And it gives me so much joy when it's going well. And it's one of those things where I go, when I retire, I want to live by a golf course.
Yeah.
I want to have my little, the third car garage where I can drive my cart out and meet the friends down at the whatever for the daily scramble. And then I want to, have lunch afterwards, and what a cool life. And
half a day at the golf course.
Exactly.
Yeah. Where you played, talked, ate some food.
Yes. And I saw this thing over the weekend. It was so cool. It was this, I forget what it was called, but it was this pack of cards. And you have to have a foursome to use it, but you deal them out, and then you can, it'll say
it's like games.
Yeah, it's all these little mini games with it. Anyways. I love to travel and play golf with the family, but nothing makes me more angry. And I go, dude, I have been playing golf on and off since I was in Little Linker at Hagen Oaks when I was like 6 years old. My dad was a golfer. I have played this stupid game almost my entire life. The money, the effort. Oh, and by the way, and let me finish here. I am the most privileged golfer I know. I really am the most, I'm just admitting it. I get lessons from Tom Morton, who is arguably, if he's not the best teacher in town, he's on the list. I have a great set of clubs. I have every privilege you could possibly have as, unless you're like a pro golfer. It's not like I've been afforded all the and then I go on the driving range and I'm hitting my little shots with, every time I hit it sounds like you're the crack of a bat. And then there's this, 17-year-old in front of me I'm watching, and you can barely even hear it make contact. And he's doing one of them, the 7-iron, the ball starts low and then rises and does this nice draw. And I'm just trying not to do this stupid ass fade.
Probably with the tempo of just like the smoothest, slowest.
Jason, I have set my phone up and recorded myself swinging from face on, not to swing for skill, but because I just want to know what it would look like to have a pretty looking swing. So I'm trying to forget how it works. I just want to know what it would be like to swing like a Rory McIlroy or so. Just I see these people and how pretty they look. And then I go up there and I look at a film of me swinging, and it's like, it looks like I'm having a spasm. And it's just like, is it possible that maybe there's just some people that are just not cut out to play golf?
You're not one of them, because you play.
Yes.
And you love it. And you're going to keep playing.
Also, I don't know why I can't get into the text line, Chris. Did you change your password? Because Oh, you did? Okay. Because apparently whatever happened yesterday.
You can get your own account.
How do I do that?
By emailing Brandon.
Promotions, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
By Brandon.
Yum. I'm locked out of my Bonneville email again.
Oh, you're gonna miss the meeting then.
Do you want to know how stupid our Bonneville email is? Honest to God, this is how stupid it is. I had to once again change my password because I have to change it every 6 days or something. I don't know why, because there's hackers. You don't have an Apple phone, but I imagine your phone does the same thing. Where like you'll put in a new password and it'll say, do you want us to like drum one up for you, like a random password that we'll save for you? I'm like, yeah, cool, Apple. Because I kept putting in like all my normal passwords with like extra punctuation after it, and it's like, you can't use this. It doesn't meet our requirements. So I have Apple do it. Dude, it was like a 20-character password with like dashes and quotation marks and crap. And I go, okay, and I hit enter. I took a video, by the way, of it. And it's like, this password doesn't meet our security requirements. I'm like, you know what, dude? Don't care. I'm done.
You win.
I'm so free. Yeah, you win. Like I'm sorry I'm going to miss the meeting and somebody's stupid birthday and cut the spot.
Yeah, what really sucks is everyone has this problem with it.
They don't, dude.
Oh.
You know what, Chris? I'm going to murder you in the face one of these days. I'm just going to stick a knife in your neck and smile and then drink your blood. I'm going to laugh while I'm just absolutely murdering Chris. Because you know what he does is he knows something annoys me. He's like, I know it's picking on me. No one else has to deal with this. I'm not doing. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, wait. Oh, so it's
sentient. Yes.
The email is like, oh, this guy's been messing with us for too long.
This guy sucks at golf.
Now we got a chance to really get him.
You gonna make it through today?
I do. I'm glad I don't have that blood pressure thing with me. We'll take a break. Well, that thing. What? The what?
Ring.
No, this isn't new blood pressure. This is his heart rate. We've got a break. Let's do all the things Chris wants to do. Kings Suns tonight.
Let's go.
Nothing's going to calm me down more than that.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what do we want to see tonight. We'll have a Tankathon update. And also coming up at 7:43, we're going it's time we've talked about this. We're about to make an expansion baseball push.
We?
Sacramento.
Oh.
Yeah, not you and I.
Well,
because you know what would happen? I would fail miserably. Like, well, we just did this thing with relocation 12 years ago. Now I don't even know how it works. I completely forgot how to do this stuff, like golf.
Gotcha. That's been long enough. It'll be like you're right back out.
I have no expectations. Yeah. We're right back after this.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers!
Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated, and with multiple jobs and tax forms, they're like Sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. File with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Injured and you're considering an LA law firm looking to charge you 45% to 50% in attorney's fees? That's overcharging. Ashton & Price has been around for over 25 years, and I can tell you no matter how complicated your injury case, you should never be charged 45% or 50% in attorney's fees ever. Direct, experienced, unrelenting, and honest local representation matters. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries. So for the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Get ready, Sacramento. The Sacramento Boat Show and Big RV Show is taking over Cal Expo, March 5th through March 8th. It's 2 huge shows, one massive event. Don't miss it. Get details now at 2hugeshows.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
916-339-1140 is our text line. If I'm not getting back to you as normal, I'm not ignoring you.
Wait 9 minutes.
I have to wait 9 more minutes to log in. Because I guess the worry is that someone's going to hack the text line.
It's a huge problem.
Huge problem. What the hell is
Actually, with this new system, we have a bunch of emails and stuff like that.
All right. I guess, you know what? If I'm being fair, I guess that would kind of suck to have the text line hacked. And all our listeners are getting, hey, Kate wants you to eat this and, whatever.
All those food texts we send back.
Yeah, exactly. Too many attempts. Try again in 9 minutes. Okay.
Don't miss that one because it'll be like 45 minutes.
Well, that's what's funny is, for all I know, this means like you have to try again in exactly 9 minutes. If you wait till 10 minutes, we're shutting it all down. Shut it down, big man. Kings and Suns tonight.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's make it happen. Happen, Captain. Happen, Captain. When it comes to what I'm looking for as a fan of the Sacramento Kings, as we've talked about before, wins. Look, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest, man. I'm looking for losses now.
Okay. Oh, you're not alone in that.
But it sucks because I want to make sure though that it's said. Like, I feel so terrible for the fans going, the season ticket holders, the kids, as we talked about before, the day-to-day rather than – I think everybody can understand, draft pick and blah, 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 but it still doesn't change the fact that you go there and you've paid to go and you're watching this crap team get its butts kicked on your home floor. You got to sit there with your kids. There's going to be families tonight that bought tickets to this game a while back. There was a great deal, or maybe they did it before this. This is the game they're taking little Janie and Jimmy to go and watch, and they got to sit there and like, well, I hope that was fun. We lost by 23, and well, that was great. And that's where that is where Scott Fresh and Scott Moak and Slamson and they do such a wonderful job where even if the product on the floor is stinkeroo, the younger crowd especially gets like, oh, hey, Slamson came over and tussled my hair.
Yeah.
I got a T-shirt from the Cannon.
That feeling of going to a sporting event as a kid, I don't know if I remember my first one, but I remember a bunch of experience, like just walking in, it just felt larger than life.
Yes. No. And would you agree? Nowhere else than at a Major League Baseball stadium.
Pretty great. I mean, just like when you walk in, the stadium seems so large, and the grass. I don't know.
Because when you walk like at Candlestick, which is where I did my first, you're on the concourse, and then because it's outdoor, and I'm sure it was sunny that day, but like. There's something about you get to the little tunnel that goes from the concourse to the seats, and it's like it looks like heaven.
Yeah,
like it's bright and it's shining these rays in, and then when you get out to the open stadium,
it's the exact feeling I was thinking of. It's either at the Rose Bowl or at the Coliseum in LA. Like you're just the tunnel's so dark, and you see the light at the end, and you're getting there, and then right when you break through, it's like. It's all there, and it's just so massive, and then you're like...
It's almost intimidating.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, I've seen this on TV, but this is it.
Did you say the LA... when you say the LA Coliseum? Or, okay, yeah. I
Same feeling with the tunnel. It's like, and there's a bunch of people in there, and you're getting closer, and everybody's making all this noise, and you're a kid, and you're like, I don't know, I just want to see what's on the other side. Then you get there, like, wow.
It's insane. Dave loves LA. Dave loves it. He brought it up. But since you met...
I don't know.
Since you mention it,
yeah,
I had not LA Coliseum'd before.
Now you,
I never had.
Now you're experienced.
Holy crap, that thing is massive.
Yes,
it is massive, and it's in a. It's in like a weird part of town. I don't know what the hell it is. It's not suburban. And there's like some museum next to it or whatever, the dinosaur museum or something that we saw. Yeah. But you get out there and then the fact that like, I think in the fourth quarter or something, they lit the Olympic flame and did a whole thing there. It's I mean, look, it's LA, but holy crap. And I'm
attempting to dazzle Dave.
And I feel like I don't know what you would call that design. I want to call it like a flat bowl or a saucer, but I feel like Dodger Stadium and I'm not trying to say they're exactly alike, but I feel like they're the same, like they're cousins the way it's laid out.
Yeah, and to the point of like the Kings tonight, it's probably 2 years ago now. I remember walking from the media room upstairs, going to the spot where we broadcast from, and there was a family, and I remember them. The kid was like, "Wow, this place!" And I was like, "Oh, they've never been in here."
Yeah.
And you think, because you have or I have for hundreds of times.
Yeah.
You're going, yeah, you know what? Probably every time there's an event there, it's somebody's first time in that building, and you just go, man, that's amazing.
I'm picturing Jason just walking by them. Move.
Yeah. Gotta work here. Slow traffic to the right.
I remember my first time. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Out of the way, kid. Well, that being said.
Don't expect to see a beam.
Speaking of, I'll let you know a little hint. Vegas agrees with you.
Oh, yeah, for tonight.
Who is favored?
Phoenix.
Correct.
Yes.
By how much? At Golden One Center. Remember when it used to be a thing where, like, when the Kings actually could compete with other teams, we'd be like, first came back from a road trip. Now it's like, well, who the hell?
A game.
Yeah, it's just a game.
I'm going to go 9.5.
8.5.
We were 1 point away from a bell. We do not have an exact answer.
7 or 10. I don't know which.
The Phoenix Suns at Golden One Center are favored by 10.5 tonight versus the Sacramento Kings. By the way, you won. You beat Chris. Chris lost. You won.
Yeah.
Say
it loud.
Say it loud. Say it clear. Say it clear. Shout out Michael and the Mechanics. The Suns have turned things around, though. They're not, as we talked about yesterday, I don't think anyone's worried about the Suns raising a banner this year for a title. But they are 34-26. They are 2 games back of the Lakers for an actual playoff spot. And that's interesting because when you look at last year, they were 36-46. They weren't horrible, but they weren't great.
They're supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
They weren't.
They were not. And I think what's really interesting is Matt Ishbia, the owner of the Suns, came in. And he did what almost every owner does, and we've talked about it quite a bit. He just fell right on his face.
Yeah.
Showed his ass a little bit too, if I'm being honest with you, not in a good way. Just typical, out of touch. Hey, I played at Michigan State and I'm a billionaire, and this is how we're going to disrupt. And it stunk. To his credit, you got to be fair. To his credit, they had, the Bradley Beal was a Zach LaVine of last year when it comes to. As a matter of fact, I would say Zach LaVine is probably right now 10 times the player Bradley Beal is. These absolutely untenable contracts, but somehow the Suns, and I think the main reason they were able to do it, I looked it up, I did some research, I went down a rabbit hole, is that they're not the Kings. Because apparently we're not the Bulls, we can't trade Zach LaVine, we can only do it to us, and we're not the Suns, we can't trade. They turned Bradley Beal, I'll have to find it, but it was, when you look at what they turned these players into over the course of a spring, a summer, and a fall, it's actually pretty amazing. And their payroll was in, I want to say they were top 3 or 4. The Suns are doing all this with they're exactly in the middle for payroll, number 15 this year. 15. So they're better, and it's cheaper. I have to give credit to Ishbia and the Suns. They have done. I think as a Kings fan, I'm incredibly jealous of what they've done.
So at the end of the year, I don't know where it's going to finish for them, but if they end up the year where they don't get in the playoffs, so like they lose their playing games, if that's where they are, where do you put them in kind of that? Because that, to me, is they're kind of in that middle spot. Now, they've climbed, which is good, but you could argue, if this draft is as good as it is, if they had been, I don't know, underachieving this year, because they've overachieved in my mind, and been in that bottom group with the Kings and Jazz and Pelicans and so on and so forth, would they have been better off?
Better off being bad?
Because they're not a championship team. I mean,
No.
We're kind of doing the badder championship, and they're climbing, but they're not. They're not
going to win a championship. Yeah, I will give you, I think it's an asterisk with the Suns, because I think technically they're a treadmill. They're a team that is not bad enough to get a good lottery pick, higher lottery pick, but they're not good enough to make any noise in the playoffs or contend for a title. That, by definition, is a treadmill team. I give them a pass, though, because they're still transitioning off of the Beal and Durant and a lot of this stuff. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do next year, now that they have a little bit more time, a little bit more of an asset base, because they have improved from last year to this year in pretty much all facets of the game. Now, where are they going to go next year? Now, if they run it back next year, they're a treadmill team, because they're not. It's not changing. But I do give them a lot of credit from turning it around, because I think they were arguably in the worst position of any team in the NBA. They were the Kings last year. They were this year's version of the Kings last year, but they finished 10 games under 500. Yeah. So they were actually even in a worse spot. They figured it out, and that's a credit to the front office. We'll take a break. When we come back, some NBA notes, including Trae Young's going to make his debut, but not before he got ejected from the sidelines. And I've seen a lot of this on Facebook and reading around. Season ticket emails and pricing is going out. And I inquired yesterday because I was confused at some of the things I was seeing about raising prices, and I got some clarity from the Kings that I wanted to share, just to be fair and call balls and strikes. So we'll do a lot of that next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our clients' portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes. We make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729 or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Winter is in full swing, and Aleve is here to keep you moving. When the cold weather sets in, everyday aches and pains can linger, but Aleve's got your back. With up to 12 hours of body pain relief per dose, Aleve keeps you going with long-lasting body pain relief to get you through whatever the season brings. Chilly days or cozy nights, Aleve gives you that long-lasting body pain relief you can count on this winter. Try Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Have you tried my Colombian tamales?
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are way better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt, tamales deserve Pepsi. No matter what tamales you love, enter for a chance to win a year's worth of groceries. Powered by Pepsi. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents 18 or over. Ends April 5th, 2026. Rules at pepsipromo.com/free groceries. Pepsi is a registered trademark of PepsiCo Inc.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
On Sactown Sports.
Got him.
Got him. Welcome back. Got Chris to do a spit take during the break. Hello.
Not almost.
Coming up at 8, we got Kings tickets for you. Got another secret word I think they're trolling with the secret words, by the way. Because yesterday's secret word was sack. Wait till you see what today's secret word is. I think they're trolling. I'm here for it. I really am. I am here for it. Also, I don't want to give anything away, but I'm counting 1, 2. I guess just 2. I'm counting 2 player names amongst our secret words for the week. Now, again, I'm not going to give away who because it's a secret word, right. But not. Also, is that technically not a word, right?
That's a word.
Is that a word? So, like, okay, I'll tell you who one of them isn't. It's one of them isn't Christie, as in Doug Christie. But is Christie a word?
Right.
Yeah.
What would it be?
A name.
But still a word.
Not a word had to be like a word. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I think you're confusing noun and proper noun.
Yeah.
Still words.
Is there an improper noun? It's a noun that's just like, ah!
Behave.
Let's see. I'm going to try to sign in again on the text line.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. And
how long do you have to wait now?
So when I left off at break, which was a 4-minute break, I think, something like that, it said, try again in 2 minutes. I hit it, and it now says, try again in 9 minutes. There's just nothing in the world I don't hate right now. Kings season ticket prices. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look.
What were you
That's something
reading?
to be happy about.
What was that?
What were you reading? You said you were reading a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. So I was seeing a lot of, like, and it interests me, a lot of people that were disgusted saying, hey, I just got my season ticket emails, and it went up X percent, or this, they took away the, I saw some, and by the way, let me first say, because I think sometimes the media doesn't do a good job at this. This is the same media, and by the way, it's not the media's fault, but I am incredibly aware that the media covers this team and that they get media passes and that they go to the games. And I think you're one of the few media members that has season tickets. And I really feel comfortable, or excuse me, the opposite. I feel incredibly uncomfortable, and I will never say to season ticket holders, hey, you should. The only time I've ever campaigned for people to buy season tickets was during relocation.
Right.
And that was for a very specific reason.
Yep.
I will never feel comfortable telling people how to spend or not spend their money. I will never shame people for not being seasoned. All this stuff, even if it's intimated. Like I think that's garbage. So I want to be clear that is the umbrella. Everything I'm going to say past this is because when you look at the performance of the team, there's a guy that came up, speaking of golf, there's a guy that came up to me at the golf course yesterday. He was a super nice guy, listens to the show, da-da-da-da. And the next thing you know, I'm having a conversation with him about the Kings, and he goes, I've been a season ticket holder since 2000. This is the first year I've really tuned out. I try to give my tickets away. And then this guy over here that's putting his golf clubs in his trunk. And I think these conversations are happening all over Sacramento. This might be the toughest year to watch. Right. I've just tuned out, And you mentioned, again, going back to the golf conversation, maybe part of the reason I did so terribly yesterday was I had expectations. Well, is this year the worst year in Sacramento Kings history? There's an argument. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's helped by the fact that they were in the playoffs 3 years ago. Right. So you have it happened so quickly. I think a lot of the fan base has whiplash. And that is their right. They're 100%. If anytime somebody has said to me, I'm not renewing next year. Now, first off, I don't work for the Kings. I'm not a salesperson for the Kings. Last thing I'm going to do is be like, oh, man, you should. Or, oh, are we bandwagoning? No, dude, you don't want to go to the games. Don't go to the games.
A lot of games, a lot of commitment, a lot of financial commitment.
Freaking totally get it.
Yeah.
But the truth is the truth is the truth. So I saw enough of these, and I was like, wow, man, that's pretty ballsy to do that of the Kings. What the heck? So I called them and said, what's going on? Right. I'm seeing this. Like, is this true? So here's what I got in my notes. All season ticket pricing has stayed flat.
I can confirm that.
Period.
At least ours.
If It's different for you. I'd love to hear from you. If for no other reason to either, I got lied to, which I don't think I did. In fact, I know I didn't get lied to. They're not going to lie to me about that. But more importantly, to try to, I'm happy to customer service with you. Like, did it, show me how it got raised. Maybe we can work through it, because that stinks. Here's some other things they've added. So there is a $10 food and beverage credit per account for each home game, which replaces the current $1 off per item discount. The Kings team store had 15% off for season ticket holders last year. They have 25% off this year, and then one complimentary on-court fan experience during the season. And as we go to break, it seems that some of the confusion stemmed from how Ticketmaster has presented the pricing in the accounts. So there's sales reps reaching out to season ticket members individually. Now, look, if you don't want to renew your season ticket, this isn't about that. It's simply, if you think your season tickets have gone up or something doesn't look right to you, just know that they're aware of the confusion. They say they have not raised season ticket prices at all, and reach out to your rep, and then make your decision. That's all I'm saying, is just so you know. So I wanted to clear that up, or do the best we could to clear that up. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. March Madness. Woo-hoo! It is March, and it's on the way, the NFL Combine. And, hey, a topic we've talked quite a bit about when we talk about parity or the lack thereof in sports has reared its ugly head in baseball, and we're going to talk about if it's time to fix it. We'll do that next.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers! Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda. Yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
There are many reasons to choose Gonzalez Law Offices. As a dedicated trial lawyer with an undefeated record from 2016 through 2019, and you'll know that no case is too big or too small. Due to his success, hard work, and commitment to excellence, attorney Jonathan Gonzalez has been listed in Super Lawyers Rising Stars, as well as in the top 40 under 40 list by national trial lawyers. You can find Gonzalez Law Office online at saclegaldefense.com or call him at 916-304-9187.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you, gradual breakers. You keep your eyes on the road, so you've seen it all. As long as it all happened directly in front of you, like a Swedish masseuse, your foot knows exactly the right amount of pressure to apply to the brake. That's why your passengers feel totally relaxed with you behind the wheel and occasionally super sleepy. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated. And with multiple jobs and tax forms, they're like Sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. File with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Get ready, Sacramento. The Sacramento Boat Show and Big RV Show is taking over Cal Expo, March 5th through March 8th. It's 2 huge shows, one massive event. Don't miss it. Get details now at twohugeshows.com.
At InShape, we have a place for every kind of mover. The Sometimer, the early riser, the after-work grinder, the yogi, lifter, bodybuilder, walker, runner, swimmer, spinner, stretcher, rower, climber, jumper, dancer, boxer, sauna seeker, recoverer. Basically, if you walk, lift, stretch, or sweat, you belong at InShape. So whether it's your first time or your first time in a while, start the year strong and join today at InShape.com. Find a location nearest to you.
PRG Custom Golf Accessories was founded in Northern Ireland, and now that old world craftsmanship is here in Northern California. See for yourself at prg-golf.com. The top brand in custom golf accessories for more than 70 of the top 100 golf courses in the world. At prg-golf.com, you'll learn how to submit original designs for ball marks, divot tools, head covers, and more. The official head cover company for the Ryder Cup teams. PRG, from Northern Ireland to Northern California. It's prg-golf.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
I'm about to give up. Texters, I'm trying. I really am. It just doesn't want to let us log in. Try again in 10 minutes. It was 4 minutes before. That's neat. Going to do this thing, by the way, 3 for Madness. I'm going to do this thing with my wife later today I want to tell you about. It sounds fun. There's just no way for me to lead into this without it sounding weird. I was talking to a buddy of mine who's all fitnessy, and it's this 3-week challenge, right? And so you basically find if you have a partner at work, you don't have to have a partner, but it's super simple, right? The idea is you start with sit-ups and you do as many sit-ups as you can.
In one day or one setting?
One session, just one sitting. Yeah, without stopping. How many sit-ups can you do? So sit-ups.
Stinky.
What? Because you do sit-ups and you get sweaty? Oh, I got it. Really?
I don't know.
Okay. Push-ups, same concept. How many push-ups can you do? Okay. Jumping jacks. How many jumping jacks can you do? And then there was one other one. It was push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks.
Squats?
No, it wasn't. I mean, that would make sense.
Lunges?
It was something like a push-up or a sit-up. Oh, it was if you have a like a bench or something, or you can do it on a couch or whatever, where like you're leaning on it and you do like the push downs or whatever on it, where you dips, yeah, thank you. So anyways, you do that, right? And then you write down each one and you just do as many as you possibly can, like push yourself, but don't kill yourself.
Right.
And then you repeat the process every day for 3 weeks, and it's super simple. You just
see what you get at the end of 3 weeks.
Exactly. The idea is to see how because he said some days you might actually do less because you're sore, you don't know, but by the end of the 3 weeks, you see how many more you write down like in the note apps in your phone or wherever you want. If you have a little whiteboard or something, you just write down each day like, oh, well, I did 4 push-ups today.
Right.
Oh, I'm up to 5.
I'm at 18.
Exactly.
Wow.
And he said the whole point behind it is, and it makes sense, is that it's so difficult if you're trying to get back into fitness or you're working out or whatever. It's very difficult. He called it the little puppy syndrome, where if you own a puppy, you don't really notice that it grows. But if you went on vacation, and I've used this before, if you go on vacation for like 2 weeks and you come back, you're like, oh my God, you grew because you detached yourself. So it's very difficult when you're working out. It's like watching your hair grow to see the differences in you. But it wasn't I was just saying, it was an example. It wasn't, it's very difficult to see your muscles grow. It just happens. But he said it's basically a way to, while you're getting in shape and doing good things for your body, to actually see real actual increases. And it shows you that you can make progress. Although I am afraid that watch by 3 weeks, I'll do less.
Of the four things, what do you think you'll be the best and worst at?
I think I will be the best. Here's exactly how I would rank them. Well, probably the most, I guess, jumping jacks. I think the second most would be the dips.
Okay.
Third, sit-ups. Fourth, push-ups.
Push-ups would be last.
I'm pushing a lot up, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And it's got to be like real push-ups, not the ones where it looks like you're humping the floor. Like, you got to go down and up, and all that. So
yeah, work on the form. It's better for you anyway.
Yeah.
You did less, but your form was great.
That's right. Yeah. That is absolutely right. 3 for Madness, question 1.
How ready are you for March Madness?
I'm about to start. I have the same knowledge I do every year. I know about a little more, actually, because of where the Kings are at. Let's be honest.
Yep.
I know Arizona's good. I know Duke is good. Duke is certainly Duke. I know Miami of Ohio is undefeated, but controversial. I know about 10 really good players. I know a lot about 5 of them, maybe. But now is where it's like, okay, now I'm going to embed myself over the – because when does it start? Is it the weekend after this one? Is it a week from this Thursday?
No. 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, Selection Sunday is a week from Sunday.
Okay. So –
this is the last week, I think, of most leagues.
Yeah.
Then conference tournaments.
Then I probably I thought it was like a week. Okay. So I'm going to start watching a little bit more. I'll watch the conference tournaments a little bit, a few of them. And then I'll start reading Joe Lunardi and bracketology and, all that crap. And then you start reading about and then really before March Madness and actually filling out the brackets, which I know is your favorite time of year.
Mm-hmm.
It's all up. Then it comes down to like the trends, like over the last 10 years, forever it was the 12 over the 5 and, all that. And watch out for this team. Nobody, and then you're looking at like what teams are the hottest going in. Because I think really with March Madness, that's one thing that I've actually had a little bit of success with is you look for the teams in a lot of cases that are the youngest. If you have a younger team that is hot towards the end of the year, the amount of times where like Calipari did this with Kentucky a lot, where you're bringing in all these 18-year-olds that are going to be NBA players, but they're 18-year-olds.
Right.
They're not going to start out well. They're going to have these crap losses, and maybe their record at the end of the year isn't as good as like Iowa, which is starting like 3 seniors and the average age is 21. And then you have Kentucky that has like 4 lottery picks on their team, but their average age is like 18.9. As the season progresses, think about it. You're going from high school to college. You're away from home for the first time. There's a real psychological impact there. You're away from home. You're playing these huge Division I games and at Rupp Arena in front of all thousands and thousands. It's a whole different environment. And for a lot of guys, it takes a little bit of time to adjust to the college game. And then when you get around, January, February, March, you see these guys start to adjust and the talent rises. Then you go, okay, they could maybe do the record and the seed maybe doesn't indicate how talented they are.
Yeah.
So it's like little edges like that you look for. Then lastly, I look at the Vegas lines for every game. I think people, honestly, that is like the one tool that I think people use for how effective it is. They use it the least. Now, there's upsets. Mm-hmm. There's always going to be upsets. But, man, when in doubt, just look at the Vegas line and understand that line is made up and informed by people that know a hell of a lot more about college basketball than any of us do.
Yeah.
And have watched every minute of every game. I'll look at those, and if I need a tiebreaker, dude, I'll let Vegas do it for me.
Yeah, and I think, every year that there's the team that does the upset for a round or two,
Mm-hmm.
and then, that's the time I see them play. So who was it several years ago, many years ago, it was George Mason that made it to the Final Four. And as you're watching them, I'm like, they're really good. How are they? Why were they whatever and whatever? And why were they a 9 seed or a 12 seed or whatever? And you just watch them and you go, God, they're experienced, they're well coached, like they got a big dude. And you're like, I would have never known that about that team because I didn't watch them.
Right.
And I don't know how you prevent that. Like the team that, like, there's a fluky upset that you're just like somebody kicked in a 3 to win at the buzzer.
Right.
We all scream. That's fun. You're like, wow. And then like the next round they lose by 35.
Right.
You're like, well, they had one day.
Yeah.
But there's usually a team that goes like 2 or 3 rounds, and when you watch them in the tournament, I'm like,
yeah,
I would have never
sense.
known that because they look really good to me.
Uh-huh.
I have watched not as much as I used to, but a little bit more this year, I would say, based on, like you said, with the Kings and their potential of picking a lot of these guys that they're going to be up at high in the lottery. Seen BYU a couple times, Kansas, Arizona, Duke.
Certainly.
I think there's a lot of good teams, which I think it's going to be made for a great tournament. Well, I'm really looking forward to it.
And I'm going to spend
Michigan. I've watched a couple times.
Right. Well, now, how are you? I'm looking forward to the internal conversation I'm going to have with myself, trying to talk myself out of UConn.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now.
Right,
because I think UConn's going to be everyone's pick, and that's the whole thing. Is can you, when I won it a couple years ago with was it Florida? I think part of that was because they were, you don't want to outthink yourself, but at the same time, if everybody's picking Duke, you got to be damn near perfect. Right. You can have a crap first round, but the whole key is: do I have my Sweet 16? Do I have my Elite 8? Do I have my? It's tough to do.
Yeah, and this year I think there's going to be, I think because I don't know that there's really a surprise team that's up near the top. Maybe Iowa State or whatever, but to have you'll see Duke, you'll see Arizona. You'll see UConn's up there. I mean, there's a lot of familiar names.
Yes.
Michigan's a big school. So, for example, if Miami, Ohio somehow, some people think they're still like a bubble team, but they've been undefeated. They've been amazing. But if they were like a 3 seed, I'm sure nobody would have them winning it.
No.
And sometimes people look at the record. If they were undefeated, well, they're undefeated.
Right. But who were they?
Team that's going to go through. Yeah.
Exactly. You got to look at who they've played, who they've beaten, who was ranked when they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm ready for that. One of the few things I like about spring.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2.
Question 2.
How much of the NFL Combine did you watch?
I don't know. I don't think I can do it in a percentage, but I think if you put all the watching, like actual watching, because it's really the NFL Combine is really good background viewing. Middle of the day, you have it on, you look up. I would say probably 2 hours. Wow. If you put all the 10 minutes here, half hour there. I love watching the dashes. I really love watching offensive lineman day when they're doing the dashes. And then I watched, for example, I'm really curious about Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt, because he says some things and he's done some things, nothing like criminal or anything like that, but he's kind of popped off a few times.
He's confident.
Yeah, and I like and don't like, he's kind of stuck his foot in his mouth with the Heisman Trophy thing and all that. But also, he's 5'10". That's a bigger problem. I don't care. You pop off all you want if you're good. He's 5'10", but then watching him throw that, where they have the quarterbacks drop back and you got the prospects running routes and stuff. Man, he looked really, really good. But also, he's 5'10". So really curious when you look at these guys in action. The strength stuff is fun. So it is kind of fun to watch. And I also like, it's like Hard Knocks when you kind of keep your eye on that team throughout the year because you got into some of the stories. It's semi-similar with the Combine. That's where I fell in love with John Ross. We talked about it the other day. The Bengals running like a 1-2 40. And then, you always kind of kept an eye on him. And I'm pretty sure I would say a big reason I drafted John Ross probably a little too high, if at all, his rookie year was like, oh man, I saw him do this guy. There's going to be a couple 80-yard touchdowns here. Didn't work out. It's fine, but it's not must-see TV.
Yeah, I haven't watched that, like the actual Combine, but I've seen a ton of clips, whether it's on TV, social media.
Yeah.
And usually they show the outliers, right? That, like you said, the John Ross, that'll go, so super fast. The guy that does the great vert, 44-inch vertical.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. And when it's like a 6'6", 270 tight end.
Yes.
What? How is that guy doing that? I also like the drill. I think it's receivers, maybe running backs too, but mainly receivers that are just like sprinting across the field, catch here, drop, catch here, drop. Like they're just catching and throwing the ball down and just it's like rapid fire and their hands are amazing. And
yeah, you really appreciate that reaction time. What I wish they do, those little the things like the Kings did a video on it. They were all over the place a while back where they had like They look like the little Nerf darts that fall and you got to grab them.
Yeah.
Like, can we do some stuff like that? Or I've seen the thing where, like, a light will go off and beep and you have to, like, slap the, all that. Like, I would love to see some just, like, pure stuff.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
timing,
exactly.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a coloring round. See, hey, what does this play? Here's a coloring book page of Snoopy.
Would you want to see them take the Wonderlic test?
Be interesting. I mean, I like the scores are interesting, but also
the answers.
I would, yeah, exactly. And the deep dive as to like how many. What are the top 10 best Wonderlic scores of all time? And like, what are the players on that? Like, is it filled with like studs?
Score per performance.
There you go, something like that. Where
each way,
yeah, and then like
the lowest.
Yes,
yeah, but the best Hall of Famer out of this was
right. Like I'd love to know, and I'm sure the info's out there, but like TJ Watt had the third worst Wonderlic score in history, and he did pretty well. Also, this is for a later topic, but I was just thinking about this yesterday. Randomly in the afternoon, this came up to me. Mount Bromore. And what I mean by that is, and this is in any of the let's just keep it to baseball, basketball, football. Who are the best brother-brother combinations? And I'll give you, so I'm going to start you with Manning, Watt. Because that's how it popped into my head, because I was thinking, geez, I think the Mannings are better, but wow, JJ and TJ Watt have had some pretty, they're all 4 Hall of Famers.
So I was going to say Curry, but no, it's one-sided.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and even going at like Canseco, like that's not. Yeah, I feel like there's a brother combo in baseball that I'm forgetting.
Necro were pretty.
Yeah, good. Phil and hold on, Bob? No, Phil Necro, Joe.
Yeah,
Joe Necro. Yeah, I that's what I'm saying.
These are bros,
huh?
Bro?
Is
that what you said, Mount Bromore?
Yeah, Mount Bromore.
Shohei and Brohei.
Fandom.
You're so stupid. By the way, if you want to submit a Mount, if it was Mount Sibling more, Venus and Serena, they're definitely going on there.
Yes.
Because I know there's been a lot of talk about like father and son,
right?
But I think it got in my head the other day when we were talking about all the flying knipples. And how there's more knipples on the way.
Yeah.
Con is in the league. The era of knipple is nigh. So I and this is where I wish I had the text line.
But they're not helping.
Huh?
They're not helping. The Gasols.
Oh, the Gasols. That is definitely on Mount Bro. So we have No.
The Gasols top 4.
I mean, look.
Do you have 3 others?
Yeah, give me
4 others.
I think the Mannings and Watts are on. I'd be shocked.
Paul and Lloyd Warner.
Oh yeah, that's
Big Poison and Little Poison.
Oh, for sure.
They combined for 5,600 hits.
I'm pretty sure Powell and Mark will both be Hall of Famers, won't they? I think is Powell already?
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure Mark will be a Hall of Famer. I think if you got 2 brothers that are both Hall of Famers, that's pretty tough to knock off that list. Let's see. Mark Gasol, NBA champion, 3-time All-Star, All-NBA first team once, second team once, Defensive Player of the Year once, Defensive second team once. What? Mark Gasol was Defensive Player of the Year in 2013. It says here that Mark Gasol was all defensive second team in 2013.
Yeah, I think that happened.
I think that's right. He was the defensive player of the year, and he didn't make the first team. That super duper makes sense. You know what? Dude also did a bunch of Euro stuff as well. I'll bet you he's in the Hall of Fame. 2-time Olympic silver medalist.
I got a cross one. Brother and sister. Hall of Famers. I believe. Yeah, they both are. Yeah.
Millers.
Yep. Cheryl and Reggie. And actually.
Okay.
Daryl Miller played baseball. He was on the Angels.
Oh, really?
But Cheryl and Reggie.
No, look, if it's Sibling more, now we're going. I mean, if we extend it to Sibling more.
Antetokounmpos.
That's one-sided.
The holidays. Then I think it would go Manning, Watt. Williams.
Watt.
Probably Miller.
Yeah.
Over Gasol.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Reggie and Cheryl?
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
I feel like there's more.
Well, you can text us at 916-339-1140. We won't be able to read it, but you can still text us.
The Diaz brothers.
I didn't think about it. Well, now, hell, MMA and boxing. There's got to be one in boxing.
The Bosas.
Kelsey's.
Yeah. Ooh. They're death. Oh, God. They're
Is Jason a Hall of Famer?
Yes. I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
There you go.
Yeah. God dang. Who do you knock off the list, though?
The Gasols.
No, they're already gone. Well, again, if it's brother more.
Then you take the Williams off.
When you take the Williams off, it would be Manning. It would be Watt. What was one you just said?
Kelsey.
Great poll. I thought we had one more. I mean, it was Mount.
Aren't the
I would put. I would. By the way, I would put the Gonzalez over the Diaz brothers. No disrespect.
I could be confusing father, son, or no. Aren't the Andretti's? Are they brothers?
Oh
no, maybe I'm
no, because then you like
father, son. I don't know.
Well, yeah, if we're getting into that, because I think like the Earnhardts are father son. Yeah. No, isn't there like the Bushes?
Something. There's
Kurt and Kyle Busch.
Maybe. Yeah.
Deep NASCAR knowledge happening right now. Reggie.
George.
Ooh, this is a good one from Danny, actually. This is it's an interesting one. John and Chandler Jones. But I don't think John, yes. John's the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. Chandler, great. Wait, isn't there another brother, Arthur Jones, I think?
Quincy.
Interesting. All right. Brett and Aaron Boone. Question 3, please.
Question 3.
That was loud.
Merrill Kelly rejected the Padres contract offer due in part to California taxes. Is it time for the leagues to adjust for this?
What was the voice for? I honestly don't know.
Oh, it's the California taxes.
I don't want to pay California taxes, or there's too much California tax. I'm trying to get the placement of the snark. Legitimately, is it at Merrill Kelly? Is it at the taxes? Is it at the idea that the taxes are too high in itself?
Merrill Kelly.
Okay.
And to be fair to Merrill Kelly, it sounds like that wasn't the main reason.
Well, we'll lead this into the next segment because we only got a couple minutes. Here's Merrill Kelly on foul territory with whoever the hell.
Does he talk like this?
I think first and foremost, going into the offseason, it was pretty clear. I made it pretty clear. I wanted to be a Diamondback my whole big league career. Coming back here was always first and foremost. It was always the priority. But yeah, there was a team out in California. I think everybody can pretty much figure out who that was. There was a 3-year offer guaranteed on the table. But the numbers and, like you said, the home situation with the family and my kids getting older and school coming into play. And, I don't think it's any secret on how much money you get taken out of your pocket when you go to California. There was a lot of factors that went into the 3-year deal. It was definitely enticing. It definitely made the decision a lot harder to come back here. But once these guys got to kind of the number that they did, it just made a lot more sense to come back here.
So, as Chris just said, it wasn't the only reason.
Right. But a reason.
But what I want to talk about a little bit in the next segment, and then we'll get to a mock draft Tankathon update. Is it time for sports to even the playing field on your tax, no tax states? Or is that just the price you pay to live in? look, I might be biased, but there's no way in hell I'd rather live in Arizona than California.
Yeah, I would think it would have to be. See, we're here. Would we?
Yeah, but what about San Diego over Arizona?
Well, I mean,
we'd have to be in another state where if the other state goes, all right, now this is unfair to us. Like, we can't get people to our state because if you're offering the same advantages to California, we're done.
That's the conversation.
And I don't know what they would say.
I think that's exactly what they would say. What's the response, though? We'll do that next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
This is the sound of Lucy, staying on top of her spending. You see, even though she's buying a new pair of jeans, she knows that it fits within her monthly budget. Because Wells Fargo will send an alert if her balance drops below her set amount. Yep, nothing gets past Lucy, or Wells Fargo for that matter. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
We are back and better than ever.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Now to go to more. All right, so Merrill Kelly, in part, signed with Arizona, the Diamondbacks, and passed up on the Padres because of the tax situation. And we know that in states now that Vegas is a major player in sports, Florida and Nevada are just two examples of they're just two examples of no state tax. Now, that may not seem like a ton to you and me and everybody listening because we don't make gajillions of dollars, although maybe some of you do, and congratulations. But to these folks in professional sports, it's not, and by the way, this isn't playing a violin for them. I feel absolutely not sorry for them. This is about the fans and being able to attract players. It's not just, by the way, the state taxes. It's also they're also paying jock taxes in every state as well, meaning when the New York Knicks come to Sacramento to play the Kings, there is a certain percentage of their salary for the game that is deducted and paid out to California because they're doing their thing in California or any other state, to be fair. So the topic would be, is it unfair that some states have no state tax, whereas others do? Mm-hmm. And should baseball, basketball, football, wherever, adjust caps, for example? Right. So, Jason, I'm trying to attract who's a free agent. Mm-hmm. I'm in Sacramento, and Chris is in Miami. Okay. And
you got some work to do.
I do. And let's say, and I don't know what the numbers are, but let's just go super easy. Let's say it's 10. I charge 10%. My state charges 10% sales tax. Chris's charges 0. And
I get to play with Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yeah, now you're throwing me off. Because
and you get to see alligators, which are basically dinosaurs.
Good point. And let's say the life of your it's a 5-year, $100 million deal. I mean, really, congratulations on that. So over the life of that, that's $10 million, $2 million a year that you have to sacrifice playing on my team as opposed to playing on Chris's team. So the way that the simplest way for the leagues to combat this, they don't even have to really mess with the cap necessarily. They could just say, they could just simply say, we're gonna flatten it across the board. So I now can offer you a 5-year, $110 million deal, and that $10 million doesn't count against the cap. So basically, you're flattening it out based on, or you're having Florida, you're having the average tax lifted onto the cap. I mean, one way or the other, there are ways to flatten it. But
right.
I'm using Florida, which is actually the one that probably has the most advantage because Florida is a very desirable place for a lot of people to live. And there are a ton of golfers that, for example, like Jupiter, Florida, in the Orlando area is flush with PGA golfers. Part of the reason is the location, not just there, but also when they go overseas. But the biggest part, or a lot of it, is they're saving a ton of money as opposed to living over here. So do you flatten it, or to your point earlier, is that how the Nevadas and the the states that maybe aren't as attractive for a rich person to live as California, is that how they flatten the playing field?
Yeah, here's a subset of that question. Let's imagine that sports did do this, where they prorated it or whatever, tried to flatten it out, even it out. Do you think us as Sacramento, like for the Kings, would that really truly help? Or in that case, are we still losing to then maybe the Warriors, the Clippers, the Lakers? I mean, there's already seemingly an advantage for those teams based on their history and where they are. But if you take that price point and say maybe that's one spot that hurts the Lakers, Warriors, Clippers, well, it certainly hurts Sacramento. But is there any chance? I guess they would help us against other states, but would we still be losing to the teams in our state?
Because there's nothing
unless the Kings were great.
Right. I am incredibly biased, as are you, and I would think I love Sacramento. I think it's amazing. We all could have moved by now. Nothing's forcing us to be here. I love Sacramento. And I kind of love the fact that a lot of people don't love Sacramento because they don't know what the hell they don't understand Sacramento. That being said, if I'm Donnie Smith, prospect out of Michigan, and I grew up in Chicago area or Indiana, and I've got an opportunity to play for the Lakers and their history or the Clippers, and it's not just the teams themselves, but also I can afford. I'll fully admit, I hate L.A. I cannot stand L.A. I despise.
Dave loves L.A. Dave loves it.
Fake news lies. However, if I had 20, 30, 40, 50 or above $1 million in the bank, well, my LA experience is going to be a lot different.
Yeah, but I also think because you've been, I think we have to do it as you're a 20-year-old and you came from Iowa.
Yeah.
So you'd never been here.
Right.
And I think if we look at past athletes here, look, what do we got? Henry, Doug, Bobby, LaSalle, Harold Presley, Jim Les. I mean, how many former, like they lived here.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I like it.
Brad Miller.
Did
you mention Bobby Jackson?
Right.
Bobby,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm missing
Doug
people.
Christie.
Doug Christie, yeah.
They're here.
Uh-huh.
And they had been other places.
That's right.
But I think if you're now, I don't know, grew up in New York and it's like I can go to the Lakers or the Kings. It's like, oh, I'll go to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Just that's L.A.
Yeah.
Well, you have to, I think, have experience. I mean, for myself, I came up here from L.A.
Right.
Northern California, go to school. I'm like, oh, I'm here for 4 years. I'm going right back
Yeah,
home. I
sure.
never left.
Right.
I stayed.
It's the biggest secret.
Mm-hmm.
And
even with our tax bracket that you're in?
But I mean, it's the same tax bracket down there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But I can fully admit, I this is the closest I'll actually get to saying I love LA. I hate LA. But
Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
But you think if you had just the $50 million, you would live there as opposed to wherever you wanted here, per se, or anywhere else? I don't think you'd choose LA.
Look, man, I ain't going to lie.
Would you? You like the North Coast.
I do love the North Coast.
And think about what that could buy you.
But also,
if that's what you wanted.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right. But here's the problem. Like now at this stage of my life, yes, I would absolutely take the North Coast. I don't need any of that.
It's all different.
But I got to,
25.
if I'm in my 20s or 30s and I have the money to live in Dana Point, I have the money to live in Rancho Palos Verdes, I have the money to live in La Jolla and Cardiff.
Sure know a lot about LA.
I do. If I had the money to live there and I can live in some beautiful house in a gated community overlooking the ocean in these nice, like I've been to Dana Point, dude, that place is, it's you would never know that it's not like next to LA, but you'd never know you're in the middle of all that crap. Right. Orange County is different for the most part. And then I know that I can, a few minute drive and, I put the top down in December and I'm driving my whatever the hell stupid car I'm driving because I'm a 25-year-old kid. I'm driving that to practice. And then, hey, here's Disneyland. Here's awesome clubs. Here's every single musical act will automatically come here. And I can afford to sit in a box or get front row seats or whatever. Hawaii's, right there. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I get why they choose it. I do. I get why they choose LA. I do. I 100% get why somebody in their 20s who is a multi-gajillionaire. Now, me, no, I'm good on the crowds. I'm good on the people. I'm good on the traffic. I am a big believer in we need less people.
Yeah.
Like a lot less people. Like a massive amount of less people. But I get it. So we're never going to beat the LAs. And we haven't even talked about, San Francisco, which I know has a bad rap. But again, okay, so you're going to go live in Marin County. Or you're going to go live in that Full House strip where with the nice little colored houses. Yeah.
What if the Warriors all own those houses?
That would actually all next to each
They got
other.
a bus.
Be hilarious. Sacramento's never going to beat that.
Right.
The only chance I think Sacramento has is, you said it earlier, the team is just really good. The vibes are amazing. So that's number one. Number two, I'll take our fan base over any of those fan bases. But there's an argument that I understand that. I understand people be like, oh, really? You take it over the Rorical old school. I think it's different now for the Warriors. I think the only other edge Sacramento has is to make the pitch of like, oh, hey, we're looking to sign as a free agent. And, we have a 6 and a 4-year-old. Oh, okay, well, you want to put them in how about put them in our schools? How about raise them in Sacramento as opposed to the big city? I think there's a pitch there. But as tough as it is to look in the mirror, and again, nobody's more Sacramento. This is my place. But there's a reason why we don't sign quality free agents. There's a reason why in the 41 years of existence in this town, our best free agents are Vlade Divac, DeMar DeRozan, and whether you decide to assign him that or not, Brad Miller.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see those that I say got away, but those that were in an offer for Sacramento. Why? Why'd you say no?
So that's why they should not prorate?
Well, we're talking state on state. Again, you can still do the state on state. And I think that's a conversation, especially when it comes to Florida, who has a crazy advantage. Because, come to Florida. You can live on that Jupiter Island by Miami, and every day is you're in this paradise with these Caribbean beaches. And you don't have to pay state taxes. That being said, for the most part, well, hold on. Let me think before I make this statement. I think Florida is the worst sports state. I think they are, actually. The Marlins perpetually suck. The Jaguars perpetually suck. The Dolphins perpetually suck. The Heat are perpetually good. The Magic are either sucky or mid. And then the Rays are kind of either sucky or really good. And there's not much of a middle ground.
Tampa Bay Lightning have won a Stanley Cup.
Oh, I'm talking about real sports. Like, Marlins perpetually suck. With they're really the ones
with
that
two random titles.
Yeah, that's the thing. They either they're almost entirely horrible, and then they win a World Series every 15 years.
Seattle's like, what do we have to do?
Right.
Guardians,
Right.
come on.
I wish the Kings. I would take what the Marlins have done as a Kings fan. I would take being bad almost every single year, which we are anyways. And they're like, they randomly won a title in 2002, and then they won another one 2 years ago. Then we'll wait another 20 years and win a title.
Get a good player, they're gone soon.
Yeah, it's fine. Every generation gets a title. That's almost the second day. I almost said every generation blames the one before. You got me on The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics. So I do think it's a conversation, but I also understand the other side that it evens it out. I think Florida has an unfair advantage, but it hasn't really made other than you'd think the football teams would be better.
Yeah.
Because it's wintertime, and wouldn't you rather
colleges, right?
Yeah,
Florida State, Miami, Florida all had their runs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Miami this year too.
It is kind of strange how badly, for the most part, I mean, Lightning is a great shout, but for the most part, how badly those Florida teams do when you consider A, what a paradise for athletes, and B, the money situation. Or maybe just leave it all alone, Jason.
Yeah.
How about you leave it all alone, Jason?
Okay.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll do a Tankathon mock draft at some point. We'll float that around. We've got Kings tickets coming up at 8 a.m. with today's secret word, so stay tuned for that. Also, when we return, Sacramento, they're prepping for a baseball expansion push. We'll take a really kind of a first look at what this is going to be and not be, and just ask the questions that need to be asked. We'll do that next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
Get
ready, Sacramento. The Sacramento Boat Show and Big RV Show is taking over Cal Expo, March 5th through March 8th. It's 2 huge shows, one massive event. Don't miss it. Get details now at 2hugeshows.com.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Co-hosts of the wildly popular Bad Friends podcast, Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Wow, I can't even believe that this is real right now.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like this is a scam. It's going to explode on me.
No. Live Saturday, March 14th, the venue at Thunder Valley.
Do you know what the 3 colors on the Irish flag stand for?
What?
The hair, the skin, the soul.
Oh, is that what liquor does to your soul?
Yeah, turns you green.
Buy tickets now. Visit ThunderValleyResort.com. Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Oh, this is like...
That's top notch.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's talk about this expansion. I want to say first and foremost, the idea of baseball. There is a bit of irony and humor to this. And it's not lost on me that probably the biggest cog behind Sacramento's push for expansion, as was the biggest cog in the push for the Kings to stay in Sacramento, is the mayor. It's not lost on me
different mayors?
Different mayors. The same mayor that was one of 2 no votes on the arena is also the biggest cog in pushing, or certainly top 2, top 3, in trying to bring expansion baseball to Sacramento. Now, that's not necessarily, look, you can take that however you want. You can say, oh, well, you weren't there for the Kings. Or you could say, hey, you know what? He's taking each individual, whatever, and
case by case.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Again, it's kind of ironic. So,
hey, the Kings are here.
The Kings are here, despite. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to have Kevin McCarty on here in the next couple weeks. We spoke week before last, and they're putting some stuff together. He's going to come on when the big push happens, and we're happy to have him. On the pro side, Jason, one of the things that is made, there's a lot of fuss made when this conversation comes up, is there are no billionaires in Sacramento, dude. Where are you finding ownership? You're going to have to find somebody. I would say the average, if you look it up now, I think the average value of a Major League Baseball team is somewhere around $2.5–2.75 billion. So I would say an expansion fee at a minimum will be $3 billion. At a minimum will be $3 billion.
Yeah, but as a criteria, does that person even remotely have to live here?
No.
Yeah.
At all. That's my point.
Okay.
The easiest part of expansion, the easiest part of this, and I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easy-er, is finding an owner. Mm-hmm. You're going to find an owner. There are
That's a great exclusive company.
Very exclusive, very limited,
very bragging rights-esque.
And I can't even, I'd really love to see
a baseball team.
You're right. It's not an NFL team, and I would say the NBA is the most glamorous of them all. The NBA is generally for the owners that want to be seen and heard and mingle with the dingles and all that stuff. NFL, you're going to make a ton of money off of that. And there's glamour there too. Baseball, not so much.
Yeah, like they show you in the NFL in your box.
Yeah.
Right up there, and NBA generally, you're
right down there, sitting next to the celebrities.
Baseball owners.
They're in Big Mac land in St. Louis getting free popcorn. Yeah, they're doing that. You're not going to have a problem finding an owner. What they will most likely do, and I'll stop right now and say, because I just said I spoke with McCarty a couple weeks. This is not me with inside knowledge. I'm just guessing at this point now. I don't want to tie the two together. I think you're going to find your whale, if you will, but then there will be a local contingent that local people
that are supporting the cause.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think the total project, if you take into account expansion at $3 billion, which I think is a fair guess, and if anything would be a little more, but I think $3 billion is conservative. You're probably outdoor stadiums don't cost as much as arenas, we know that, but you're talking probably $750 million for a stadium. So now you're looking at just under $4 billion.
I don't know. I think it might be $1 billion now. Especially the A's, that's $2 billion.
But that's also in Vegas on the Strip. And the reason I bring that up is that I've heard that there are some fairly creative loopholes, if you will, with that land in West Sacramento, which is where almost certainly the stadium would be. There's some pretty creative funding ideas there that would help. They already have control, assuming they would go on the Rayleigh Field area. They have control of that. I think I always want to say DFW, but Larry Kelly and his son Dalton own a lot of that land as well, and I know that they all come to a deal. Anyways, their site control wouldn't be an issue. I'm not trying to get too boring here, but this is the nuts and bolts. I think it really, honestly, if I were to say, okay, I think you're going to find ownership. I think you'll probably figure out a way to do the stadium. And I don't mean to make it sound like that's easy, but let's just throw that to the side and say you got it, which is far from a done deal. I don't know how baseball approves this. I just don't. Salt Lake City, which just got a hockey team, they have a basketball team. They're of the markets available, they're a pretty decent sized market. They've got $900 million already set aside for a stadium, and they've got ownership in place. And there's
why would baseball say no here?
Well, my biggest thing with baseball saying no here is you're going back to having a fifth team in California. 5 teams in one. I understand California's huge. I also think Charles Johnson and the Giants hold a lot of sway. I love my Giants. I can't stand ownership. I think they screwed the A's. I have no problem talking about that. I don't like Charles Johnson. I don't like it. I wish to hell he'd sell the team. And I think they got a lot of sway. And this isn't a shot at A's fans. This is just a fact. This has always been a Giants town. And if you're an A's fan in 89, I'm not saying there aren't a lot of A's. This has always been a Giants town. That is reflected in ratings. That is reflected on TV and radio, in every possible measurement that we've looked at that's ever been out there. There are significantly more Giants fans than there are A's fans here. The 209's pretty evenly split, but Sacramento and the greater Sacramento area, no way. That's the Giants want that to be their that they consider Sacramento their territory. So if you have a choice between going to Salt Lake City, which has nothing around it, they will absolutely own that entire area where you already have the money situated. And then the other one's Portland. It's fairly understood, not as much as Seattle and Las Vegas in the NBA, but Nashville seems to be the front runner for the other expansion team, so leave that alone. It's going to be somewhere in that area. They're going to do one out there and one, west of the Mississippi. And it comes down to Portland, Salt Lake City, And then I would say Sacramento are probably your big three. I could see Sacramento winning over Portland. I could, because Portland's got Seattle right there, and a few hours away, and it's Portland, and Sacramento's a bigger town than Portland. I have a really hard time believing that baseball would approve Sacramento as a fifth market in California, competing now with the Giants. The last thing I would say is one of the things that's being floated out there that really tingles my spider sense is that one of the things that Major League Baseball is really looking at when it comes to considering Sacramento for expansion is how much Sacramento is supporting the A's.
Which I think is crazy.
I think it's absolute trash. Because I would then say to Rob Manfred, I would say, hey, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. If the Athletics are here this year and next year, and they sell out every single game, you guarantee us expansion. And you will sell out every single game. You will absolutely sell out every. Give us a guarantee. Because what it sounds like to me is you're just trying to line John Fisher's pockets. And that sounds like it's a cash grab.
Right.
I need baseball is dirty, dude. They're not above that. But we'll have Kevin McCarty on at some point. He's going to outline that. I'm going to talk to him about that. Like, is it a real thing? Because baseball won't comment on it. But apparently before Manfred retires in 2029, he wants to pick the expansion clubs. Do you look at it as having a shot?
Here?
Yeah.
Small one, but yeah. I mean, I could see them wanting to be in California. I'm worried about the Giants, to your point, like their potential of doing whatever they can to harm that. But really, to me, it's more of the issue of can they get the funding to build a stadium? Can they get that whale that you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, I think baseball would be supported here, probably even more so, obviously, with a brand new stadium and a new team than compared to kind of how this has happened with the A's. But I don't know. Got to get all the steps to line up first.
We're going to have a lot more to talk about that in the coming weeks and months, and especially probably over the summer. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go around the NBA. Kings host. Do they host the Suns tonight?
They do.
I don't.
Tonight.
It's a question. You're asking. And we'll also do a Tankathon update, mock draft as well. We'll do that next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, Flo here to say that Progressive knows that life can change quickly, so it's good to have flexible coverage.
Oh, like when I have to take my ex off my policy.
Oh, sorry. But yes, we can do that.
And can you send them a message and tell them that they have trust issues that they need to work on?
We don't really get in the middle of these conflicts.
Also, can you let them know that I was faking interest in his band and it's probably time to grow up?
I'm not going to do it. Just know that with Progressive, you can easily make changes to your auto insurance because we know life changes.
Also, I'm staying in touch with his mom because she's absolutely lovely.
Bad idea.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Jackson Hewitt handles your taxes and your stress. Inhale our no surprise price of $149 or less. Exhale, paying more for complicated taxes. You won't. Inhale New tax law knowledge? Exhale. Missing out on your biggest refund? Certainly not. Don't miss paying $149 or less. Rest easy. Jackson Hewitt's got your taxes. Guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
If you struggle with alignment off the tee, Golf.com's Zephyr Melton has a fix. If you aren't aimed where you think you are, you're putting yourself in a poor position before you even swing the club. Sometimes your brain will play tricks on you and make you feel like you're aimed one way when in reality you are aligned in a totally different spot. There are only two areas where you get to place your ball before you hit a shot, the green and the tee box. On the green, you always line up your ball when you place it down, so why not do the same thing on the tee box? Try pointing the logo or your Sharpie line down the target line. If you want to get your ball lined up even more precisely, try choosing an intermediate target in between your ball and the distant target, maybe a discoloration in the grass or divot, and then use that as an intermediate target. With that spot picked out, line your ball up pointing right at it. So long as you orient the ball correctly when you place it, you can swing away knowing you're aimed at your target. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't! Yes, he did!
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Second half of the program. Man, do I have good news for everybody listening. You know, we love the fact that you listen. We appreciate it. You have made this show the #1 sports show, according to Nielsen ratings. Look it up in any time slot on any station in Sacramento. And is that bragging? A little. But more importantly, it's thanking. And what we like to do is we like to bribe you. Every once in a while, we like to, hey, you're listening. Maybe some segments aren't as good as the others. That wasn't that great. Maybe some are better. And instead of saying you're welcome, we want to say thank you. So in this case, we can think of no better way than to thank you than offering you a night out. Night out, maybe some popcorn, some licorice, some basketball.
In whatever order that is.
Whatever order that is. Now, we're going to be giving away Kings tickets all week at 8 a.m., noon, and 4, all three shows. You can win a pair of tickets to see the Kings and the Jazz March 15th. Just listen for the code words. Text that code word to 916-339-1140 for your chance to win. Now, yesterday's code word, don't text it now. We already have a winner. Yesterday's code word was sack. Today's code word is ball. Someone's trolling. And I'm here for it, by the way. Now, had they reversed that, that would have been funnier. Because that would have been an homage to the forthcoming Ball State, Sacramento State showdown. Brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. That would be a sponsor. Ball. B-A-L-L. Ball.
Had a ball.
Had a ball.
In perfect cursive.
Need more brain busters. Rurudo. It's a good movie. Old Billy Madison. So there you go. 916-339-1140. Text it in. You could win.
Do it. Do it now.
Let's get an update on the standings. The Sacramento Kings.
Not much happened last night. Utah nearly won, but did not.
Hear the announcers going off on Jokic flopping all over the place. I will admit, I wonder if he kind of has to. Cause just I don't know if there's anyone that can really knock him to the floor.
Right.
Maybe trip him. But are you knocking Nikola Jokic to the floor? That dude's a moose. Let's see here. The Detroit Pistons have the best record in the NBA. Well, they're right there. They're percentage points ahead of the Thunder. And then the Spurs still there at 3 games back. I saw Whitey Texas tweet this yesterday. Let me find this, and I think this is still true. And yes, it is true. He tweeted this at... Oh, he just tweeted it. Sorry. It was earlier this morning. The NBA's bottom 5, Sacramento, Indiana, Brooklyn, Washington, and Utah. He used a weird abbreviation for Brooklyn, BKYN. I don't think I've ever seen that one. It's BKN, right? Whatever. Hey, you do what you want, Whitey. You've been around. Sacramento, Indiana, Brooklyn, Washington, and Utah have lost a combined 26 games in a row. Over their last 10, they are combined 10-40. Woo! That is tanking, baby. There's tankopotamus going on right now. The Kings still hold a 1.5 game lead for last place over the Indiana Pacers, who have lost 6 in a row. But here comes Brooklyn, an old friend, Jordy Fernandez. They have lost 8 in a row. They are now 2 games behind the Sacramento Kings. And then the Wizards, they've lost 5 in a row. The Wizards just 3 games back. And don't forget about the Jazz. 4.5 back, but they're coming hard. Hello. They've lost 6 in a row. Now, the Pelicans are 5 games back. They're right there with the Jazz, but we all agree. I think the Pelicans in the end will.
That and it doesn't do them any good, right? It's not their pick.
No,
so they could lose, but it's going to Atlanta.
Not only are the Kings this is what the tiebreaker should be if they finish in the it better not be a stupid coin flip, which I think it is. It should be the tiebreaker should be loss differential or win differential. Mm-hmm. Sacramento Kings lead the league. They have lost each game.
Oh, by point differential, you mean?
Point differential, yeah. 10.9 points per game.
That's hefty.
Hefty. Exactly. The Wizards right behind them at 10.7. So there you go. Kings looking to extend that lead tonight. I think that's how we should do it for the rest of the year. We should talk about the losing like we would talk about wins.
Right.
Looking to start another streak. Looking to extend that lead over the Pacers. Why not just flip the thought process? Losses are wins. Wins are losses from here on out. We're trying to get losing streaks here.
Yeah, what I don't want to happen, and I don't know that we'll have it happen because I think it is, we've chronicled this many times. It's a different experience being at the games than if you are listening or watching the games and maybe openly rooting for them to lose, right, to improve their lottery chances. But I don't want this to happen, Davis. If we're at a game, and it may not happen just yet, but there's 20 to go, it would be maybe in the last week or two. Like if, normally if you're at a game and it's a good night, like you hear, light the beam. If it's like, it looks like they're going to win and like people sound off and they're like,
right.
Like they're booing the team.
Right.
What's so funny about that?
Just because it's silly
a funny
to
thought.
think about that.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to see that.
No.
You don't want them being booed at home.
You don't want them sounding off.
No,
like
you
that.
do not.
Yeah.
No, you don't. We'll
Right.
call and response. You don't want to. You want the. Well, Keegan's even playing.
Game winner, the other team, the place goes nuts. And you're like, wait, what?
And if there is that, and if it is that. If people boo a win,
I don't think it'll happen at home. It's a different fan. It's a fan experience.
I'll give you 3 examples of what would be acceptable. Game of Thrones, where they were going, shame. It was like the one old lady. Princess Bride, same thing. Old lady that was booing Sean Penn's wife. Boo! And then Randy Quaid in Major League. Same thing when they were talking about it too. Like one isolated person fight can't be a thing.
Right. I think too, like I said, I think if you're going to the game, you're going for the entertainment value. You're going to socialize. You're going to try to watch your team win.
Yeah.
So I don't think that would happen.
I can't. Not this fan base, man. That's 100% okay. Mock draft time.
Okay.
What are the? Do you feeling it, Sacred?
No.
We got it on the second one. You're not feeling it
No,
today?
third one.
Third one, sorry.
Yeah, I would like to represent the Wizards today.
Going to represent the Washington Wizards. I will represent the Pacers.
Chris?
The Nets.
The Nets.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, that's a really. I almost did that.
Can I see?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Here we go. And stop. This is the second best case scenario. The best case scenario, of course, would be the Kings getting the number 1 pick. They did not. The Pacers got the number 1 pick. Thank you. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Represented them.
Why is that the best scenario? Second best?
Well, because I won, but then also the Kings
got number 2.
Got the best pick they possibly could if they didn't have 1.
Where did Portland come from?
Portland rises 8 spots
to 3rd
to get Cam Boozer. Who's your big dropper? I mean, there weren't a lot of.
I took the Wizards. They went to 6th.
You did, yeah.
Chris had the Nets. It went to 5th.
Let me ask you this, Jason. Oh, this is a good question. Oh, this is today's trivia question. This is today's poll question. If Commissioner Jesus.
Oh, he's a commissioner?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just Jesus. I don't even think he. Anyway, go ahead.
Commie J comes down, Commissioner Jesus. He says, I'm going to give you an offer you can refuse.
Okay. This is to just me?
Just you. Wow. Sacramento Kings fan, Sacramento Kings voice, Jason W. Ross.
What's up, Jesus?
Hey, what's up?
What would you do?
I'm going to give you the 3rd pick in the draft.
Okay.
Right now. Walk away. Guaranteed. You're not going to get 2 or 1. You're not going to get 4 or 5. I'm going to give you pick 3. But that's it. That's the pick you're getting. You are guaranteed to pick number 3. Do you take that offer, or do you say, I'm going to take my chances? Now, I will remind you, we've been doing these mock drafts for weeks now.
I have an easy answer for you, Jesus.
Yeah?
I am a risk taker.
You are.
But I'm not taking this risk. Oh. I'm taking your deal, and I am wait, can I have a follow-up question?
Follow-up, yeah. Yes, my son.
Can I inform some people of influence on this?
I would like an example, please.
Sure. For example, I know the head coach of said team and some assistants and players, and I don't know, if I kind of give them a guarantee that this is going to happen, am I allowed to do that?
No. Okay. It's too easy. Okay. It's too easy.
I still accept your deal.
Yeah.
I just was thinking hey,
why not push?
I was like, hey, let's go win every game.
Hey.
I don't care.
David Stern once said, RIP, life is negotiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I negotiated, but I would accept your deal.
Yeah. Chris?
Would you? Oh.
Give me the 3rd pick.
Yeah.
I say no. Let's go for it, dude.
All right.
YOLO.
Dave's picking 5th.
Now, I fully admit you guys are making the more logical decision. You're locking in a top 3 pick.
Now, this decision would change. Again, I hate to do this because it's never foolproof, but if the perception was it was a 2-person draft, which it's not, allegedly, which could all be wrong too, by the way, but going in, if they're if there's 2 players that you have to get, if you're not in the top 2, it's your 10th. Well, it's not that way. It's not at least going in. Now, who knows how it'll play out? Maybe this is a terrible draft. It doesn't seem like it's going to be. But it's supposed to be great.
One of the things that's floated, there's been a lot floated today, but
a lot floated.
One of the ideas,
like a storm.
What if the picks were locked day before yesterday, March 1st, NFL style,
and the Kings were going in?
They're already they're 1,
and then
that's it.
We're told though, but then you still have the lottery.
No lottery.
Oh,
nope. They're locked. They're locked on record.
What's the what if?
Does that help at all? Because you're still going to have some tanking issues up till March 1st, but now we have. Now we have 6 weeks.
Can win every game.
There's no exact. They won't, but they could.
Right.
Does that help the situation at all if you lock in the picks on March 1st?
Yeah.
I don't know, because then aren't you still wanting to play the young players anyways?
Yes.
Yeah. Now it doesn't matter if you lose or win, but now there's more incentive for the Kings to lose than win. That is a fact right now.
Yes.
There's no logical reason for them to win right
And no one said this. We don't have to hold them accountable to this, but don't you believe, and this is, again, 100% belief. I don't have any facts behind this. Mm-hmm. But when the common phrasing is, oh, if this was a playoff game, player X would be playing, right? We've said that. Like, oh, well, they're going to sit tonight, but if it was a playoff game, he'd be playing. If the Kings' record was flipped, I believe Zach LaVine would be playing. I don't know that for a fact.
I think you're right.
I mean, I think he could play with the injury he had. I think having surgery makes sense now.
Yeah.
100% makes sense now.
I also think that I'd be curious about Sabonis as well.
I mean, we saw him in the year. Look, the best year he had, the best year this team had, he hurt his thumb that a lot of people are like, if it's surgery, he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Derailing what they're building. He missed one game.
Yeah. And his arm was basically, his hand was falling off.
Yeah, and he played. So I think you'd see something different. But in the end, is this better for the team that we're learning about? Well, I know Cardwell's out, but Reynaud more and Clifford more. And
yes. We don't need to know about LaVine. I'm sure it's not great for Vivek, who's paying the 8th highest payroll in the league.
Right.
And by the way, did I talk about yesterday how, as of right now, the Kings have the 4th highest payroll next year?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Which also, I still think, like, it's not today's problem, but I want to put it out there. Like, if they don't trade those players in the summer, and I'm speaking of DeRozan, Sabonis, and LaVine mainly, I mean, I'm assuming they're starting next year with Keegan. So how different is your team with pick your draft pick? You're the same team if you don't trade those guys because they're all under contract.
They got to offload.
Like right now it feels different because they have to out of necessity. We're learning about all these young players. But let's say that, Dave, they finish these last 20 games. I'm not even counting the record, but when we leave, when the season ends, we go, you know what? They definitely have something in Cardwell. They definitely have something in Reynaud. They definitely have some in Clifford.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, like these guys are going to be factors next year. Well, how much will they be if Sabonis is here? If DeRozan and Keegan and Hunter and who am I missing? LaVine.
Yeah.
And Monk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the squad that, yes, was hurt this year, but that's the team they have next year. With DeBonsa, Peterson, Boozer, Flemings, whoever. It's like you want to get that player in.
I would say of DeRozan, Sabonis, LaVine, and
I think
Monk,
they'll be able to move somebody.
I would say the over-under is 2.5, and I think I'd take the over.
Yeah, even if it's 2, that's good. Like to move.
I agree.
But you're also getting something in return.
Yes. But even if
that's a different team.
Yeah. I think that when you look at that, there's no way they're going to be an apron team next year. There's no way they're going to be a top 5 payroll team as they are right now. Now, granted, some other teams are going to sign people, and that might change. There's just no – now, with LaVine, I don't know how the hell you move that, but again, he's expiring next year. Maybe there's somebody out there, and you just, take it.
I think he's easier next year, but is it next year in February or is it next year or this summer?
Sabonis, I think, will be movable for something.
Yeah. DeRozan has
DeRozan's got to. And
the funny thing is, of all, like, you could make the argument, like, hey, he wouldn't be bad to keep here.
Yeah, no.
But I think you're just trying to change the team.
It's not just, it is truly the addition by subtraction. It's not that, look, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis, newsflash, DeRozan, Sabonis, and LaVine are the 3 best players on this team.
Yes.
Right now, they are the 3 best players on this team. Sorry, Keegan.
Right.
They're the 3 best.
And Monk, you could still argue, when right, is one of the best bench players in the league.
I couldn't agree with you more. But every minute they play is a minute you have to take away from the youth. And much like we talked about treadmill teams, you don't want to be a treadmill roster. And if they have established that, and I think they have, that DeRozan and LaVine, the one that's kind of strange in there is Sabonis. Because I think on the surface, it's like, well, he's still relatively young. He's a double-double every single night. He can
one of the better centers.
I think, I don't know this, but I would, first off, I think behind the scenes, Domantas Sabonis is very professionally, from everything I've heard, Domantas Sabonis and his camp have had some issues over the last couple of years. This has been a thing. But he's also been very quiet about it, if you will. I think he's gone about it the right way. But I think as a franchise, they probably have seen what, to people's credit, a lot of them have seen, and I struggled with this for a long time, which is can you win I mean, I know we're going from worst team in the league to win a championship, but can you make noise in the playoffs with Domantas Sabonis as your center?
Right.
The lack of what he does in the playoffs, the lack of a bag that he has to go to offensively, and the fact that at best, he is an average defender down low.
He couldn't the way they were constructed before. I don't know the answer to if they were more well-rounded of a starting five, if he could, because I think he's a really good player. But
let's go back
history would say no.
Let's go back and talk about what was mentioned yesterday. I think Domantas Sabonis would be fantastic on the Warriors. With a guy like Draymond Green next to him to cover up a lot of that stuff, I think he'd be great. And he doesn't have to worry about taking up space with Draymond. He can get all the rebounds in the world. And it depends on the team he's on. It was never going to – the Kings just that didn't work out. But every minute Levine plays, every minute DeRozan plays, every minute Russ plays. That's another guy. I've heard – I don't know where the story came from. Honestly, I really don't know. I didn't read the article. I just saw the headline, I think, last weekend was like, well, the Kings might actually keep Sabonis next year. Or maybe it was Russ or both. I was like, I don't think so. Unless they can't move him. Sabonis. Russ, I can't – look, never say never, but I really can't imagine Russ being on this team next year. And that's no offense to him. That just does not make a lot of sense. The text line is weighed in. Hey, fun fact for you, Dave. The shame lady from Game of Thrones is the blonde owner from Ted Lasso. I didn't know that.
Are you being serious?
No, they said it. I didn't say it. They said it. Is that not her?
No, it is.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know
He's
that.
questioning that you
I thought you were...
No,
I thought it was like...
I never put that...
Pearl Jam coming back.
No, I've only seen that episode probably once. I guess if I went back and looked, I'd be like, oh, I don't know. From the 209, love the show, guys. I was wondering.
Oh, speaking of Ted Lasso, you see one of the players got a contract with El Paso's USL team.
One of the players on Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
No. What?
Why can't I think of his name?
This is the guy that's always
Danny.
Like, I love life.
Yeah.
He did?
Yes.
That's hilarious. That's actually really funny. From the 209, love the show, guys.
I almost said Danny Almonte, but that's not it.
He's the softball, baseball, older guy. Not softball. I was wondering, can we get some context on Dave loves L.A., Dave loves it? When and why did he say that? I don't know. I sang it at some point, and Chris stabs me in the back. Dave loves L.A. Dave loves it.
Because we used to always play.
Yeah.
And then
you decided to sing it for some reason.
But there was a reason. Like, I was being snarky. Out of context, it's terrible. From the 925, don't take Jesus' deal, Jason. That's the first time that's ever been said.
Wow. I like the third pick. I'm good with that. Any part of you, the day, I can't forget the day of the lottery. I should give it May something. Kings win it.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited. You win something. You're happy about that. There is a lot more pressure to get it right.
That is true.
In a loaded draft where no one for sure has said this is the, like it's not Wemby, where you go, everybody's taking Wemby. There's people that would take Peterson. There's people that would take DeBonsa. There's people that would take Boozer. And when it's that even, you could get it wrong. And this organization has gotten it wrong many times before.
Many, many times.
Where if you're third, it's like, well, the choice has kind of been made for you.
I think on top of that, like if Jamarcus Russell was picked fifth or second or third, I don't think it would be as big of a thing. Or, I guess it just depends. Like, Sam Bowie was picked ahead of Michael Jordan. Greg Oden was picked ahead of Kevin Durant. We'll never know with either of them. I mean, I think it's safe to say Sam Bowie was not going to be as good as Michael Jordan. Hakeem Olajuwon, by the way, was also picked ahead of him. He's okay. I'll leave you with this note, Jason, for this segment. This is just a random fact, everybody, that I read yesterday, and I'm 98% sure it's true. If you shuffle a deck of cards properly, the exact order you get has almost certainly never existed before in human history and never will again. The number of possible arrangements of 52 cards is 52 factorial, which works out to a number so large, the number itself has 68 digits. To put it in perspective, even if every person who had ever lived shuffled a deck once per second since the beginning of the universe, you would still barely scratch the surface of all possible arrangements. So every time you shuffle a deck of cards, you're most likely holding a sequence that is completely unique in the history of mankind. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I do have alarm bells going off like, is that true? But it sounds true. Let's run with it.
Yeah. We'll just start shuffling every day. Every day we're shuffling.
Like Tankathon?
Yep, and then see how many of the 52 we have that match.
That'd take one.
All show.
All show. That's all we do. We shuffle the cards on the air.
Shuffle up and deal.
Summer show.
And then we read them off in order.
Yeah.
And then do it again and read those off.
Who says no?
We'll have shuffling week.
Everybody
so all week,
shuffle.
that's all we do.
Shuffles week. Let's do that in the middle of July.
Shuffle show.
Shuffles. That's what I call my dad. I do. Although he was walking really well the other day. I went over there. Oh, my goodness.
Sprinters.
He really was. Yeah, come on then.
Shuffles.
I do. I know. Yes, he had a stroke and now he shuffles. And that's probably, but you know.
Feel good about that?
Well, I don't when I'm explaining it out loud on the radio, but with him, we always laugh. But
we?
Well, okay, it's all me and he's, silently. There's like a tear. We'll take a break. Love you, Dad. When we come back, NFL notes. We go around, including a familiar name coming back for another season. We'll talk about that next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Get ready, Sacramento. The Sacramento Boat Show and Big RV Show is taking over Cal Expo, March 5th through March 8th. It's 2 huge shows, one massive event. Don't miss it. Get details now at 2hugeshows.com.
You remember me from a show called And Joe? I'm back on the radio, Sacramento. It's Joe Mami, and when you need your new country fix, join me weekdays from 6A to 10 for the Pat and Cody with Joe show on New Country 105.1 KNCI or on the free KNCI app.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. Chris Young. Turnpike Troubadours. Dylan Scott and more. Line dancing, mechanical bulls, and food trucks. Make it a lucky night out of live country music and dancing for your crew. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park, May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with Residents in Cal Expo and Gornick Academy. More info at CITPFest.com.
very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
I've actually done really well in cutting out fast food over the last few months, month.
Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures of this? I don't know if it's available here or not, and I'm not doing an ad for him. This big arch from McDonald's. What are you laughing at? Why are you laughing?
The video of the CEO trying
Yes.
it.
Oh.
That didn't go well. Who are the high-paid? If you don't know the context, the CEO of McDonald's takes a weird-looking bite from this new sandwich they have coming out.
Scraped off the top of the bread or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, and just looks uncomfortable the whole time.
Oh, this is going to be my lunch. Not only am I trying it.
What the hell PR firm is like, yep, let's put that out there.
Yeah.
That looks great. Did you see the Burger King CEO today take a bite out of a Whopper? Just like, But
it looked like he lost a bet.
That's a great way to put it, Chris. But the review, I mean, you know how things go viral and whatever online. But it looks like a good burger.
The Big Arch?
The Big Arch.
No, I've not seen it. What is it?
From McDonald's.
They are
It's got crispy onions.
weak in their burgers.
McDonald's?
Yes, weakest of them all, right?
Quarter pounder isn't bad.
Quarter pounder with cheese would be my go-to.
It's not that great.
Every once in a while, I'll go Big Mac.
It's been a long time.
I do ask if I'm feeling it, though, if I'm feeling myself, I'll ask them to take out the middle bun. Not for health purposes. Just give me more burger.
I mean, you could take it out.
That's actually a really good point. Here we go. Big Arch Burger. There you go. Crispy onions on the bottom. 2 patties. 2 cheeses. Big Mac style lettuce.
Is that more onions on the top? Like what's that right there?
I think that might be, or that's just white lettuce.
Okay.
No, slivered onions.
Oh, so you
both
got
crispy and slivered onions.
And what's that? Is that the secret sauce or?
That's the new Big Arch sauce to go along with zesty pickles.
Oh, zesty pickles. Yeah. I wonder. I have when my my wife's basketball team came over Saturday. We now have 2 plastic jugs in the fridge, and one has like homemade dill pickles, and the other has homemade kimchi pickles. Yeah. Bless you. Heard that from in here. Yeah, and there's the CEO taking a bite of the burger. It's not a great look, dude.
That looks like a cousin of the Mannings.
You know what? Not bad. You know what? I'll allow it. So I don't know. Like it just.
But is that calling your name?
It is kind of like I want to try it. But also, you know, bad for you. Right?
That doesn't, I mean.
What? That doesn't look bad for you?
Like, that's not something that, like, oh, man, I got to try it.
Oh, you know what? You're not curious? I mean, I just want to try it.
I mean, it's a double cheeseburger.
Why? Because it has 2 patties and cheese?
Yes.
I mean, if I've got 2 patties and 2 pieces of cheese in my hands, am I a double cheeseburger? I mean, there's not just, you know, there's differences and there's nuance.
The grilled onion or the whatever the crispy onions are intriguing. That's about it. I mean, whatever the arch sauce is.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell the arch sauce is.
It's the perfect balance of mustard, pickle, and sweet tomato flavors.
It says
Lost me with mustard.
It says the Big Arch Burger is not available in Sacramento. It's a limited time offer at McDonald's locations in the U.S.
Tax is too much here.
With availability starting on March 3rd, which is today. All right, we can solve this sucker right now. By the way, I'm opening up the app. Yes, I have an app.
Do you think our former big boss is in line right now? No breakfast for me.
Gotta wait till 10:30.
I'm waiting for 10:30.
Val doesn't strike me as a Big Arch person. What? Just being
that tickled him.
Just being honest. McDelivery?
No,
really?
No Mick way.
You think they deliver here, dude?
Of course.
You're not getting that, are you?
I don't think it's available.
Yeah, it's still breakfast time.
Well, I'm just saying. They say it's not. Yeah, it's the right address, stupid. I'll solve that right now. Oh, I can get a hot honey sandwich. What the hell do I care about hot honey? That's what I call my wife. I want to eat it.
What?
Hey, hot honey. Set the screen. I don't see it. And now I want to know why Sacramento's being singled out. Why we can't have the big arch. Ooh, $1.99 eight-side fries on the app. All right. Well, we're gonna do a thing right here. And again, they're not. I
want you to stay disciplined on your non-fast food.
I don't think they're a sponsor.
Think you would spiral?
That's a lot of salt. That's a great point, guys. That's a blood pressure thing. Dave, how are your kidneys from campaign?
How are your
They're
kidneys?
fine.
Okay.
I like cranberry juice. Fine with that.
Is that why you have it? For your
I had
kidneys?
great kidneys, dude, because I drink a lot of cranberry juice. We usually have cranberry, like Ocean Spray, cran apple, cran grape.
Cran grape's the best.
I think you're right. I think they
just
should.
cranberry is.
It's a it's a lot. You gotta mix it with something. Yeah. A little seltzer water or something.
Something else.
Something.
Yeah.
You should do more. Like, would a cran banana be good? I don't know.
Anything banana.
Cranana.
Cranberry.
Cranberry peach.
Creech.
Free agency begins next Wednesday.
For the NFL.
For the NFL.
Yeah.
There we go. And we're, as we saw yesterday late in the show, the Texans traded for David Montgomery. It's a 5th-round pick for him. That's a good deal for them.
That's always, like when a football trade happens, it's always weird because we see the NBA trades, 7 first-round picks and blah, blah. It's like 1 6th-round pick. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just different. It's a totally different just set of rules you got to get your head wrapped around.
And it's interesting.
If you didn't have to match salary in the NBA, do you think you'd have more of those?
Like, wait, give me an example. What do you mean?
Like Levine, it was so tough to trade him because of his contract.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have to
worry about that.
Yeah.
I think part of what helps in the NFL too is they have like 20 rounds of drafting.
Yeah.
Whereas the NBA does not.
But like what's like for some reason, just because you're trying to get rid of him, is like, hey, trade Levine to the Bucks for 6 second-round picks.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would make it easier. I don't know specifically for Levine, but yeah. Because let's be honest, Zach Levine, if he was healthy, could help teams. Mm-hmm. He's a good player.
Yes.
He has his faults. He's a good player.
Right. And he does something that this team doesn't do very well at all. He shoots the ball. Like they're not a good three-point shooting team, and they're not playing a modern era version of basketball.
Right. No. I think Chris is right. I think we probably would have traded Zach Levine if we could trade him for if the salary cap was built to where we could trade him for a big arch.
You'd take one.
Yeah, and somebody brought this up the other day too, like the idea of instituting a rule that I know players would go for, but should every team have an unlimited salary space? Like, let me give you an example. Starting next year, your designated franchise player does not count against the cap.
Like a franchise tag kind of thing.
Absolutely. Okay. Like the Lakers could conceivably pay LeBron James $1 billion per year. I'm just being silly here. And it doesn't count. Everything else counts in large amounts. Shout out to Depeche Mode. But that does not. So, and you can maneuver it. So, for example, if
they could switch it from LeBron to Luka.
That's right.
Okay.
They could.
Now, I wonder, I'm assuming those players will barely ever get traded, which is part of the goal. Like, you find a gem.
Sure.
Like, if the Kings ever got a Wembanyama, I know we'd all be fearful, like, oh, he's going to end up on the Knicks or the Lakers at some point.
Yeah.
It's like, well, not if you can do that, right? And then you just keep them.
That gives you 30 unlimited spots in the NBA. 30. Now, of course, the Kings would be the one paying, that I guess the other side, now that I think about it, is you think Zach Levine's tough to trade at $45 million. What about when the Kings sign him to a 3-year, $400 million free agent deal?
Well, hopefully it wouldn't do that.
But I'm saying, but yes, Not now, but do we want to rule out they wouldn't have done that 3 years ago, 2 years ago if they had the opportunity? You know, we don't get a lot of free agents here, so we're going all in on this guy, and now we're trapped with it. Like maybe you do it where like if that you can only do it if the contract has 3 years or less or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, cran raspberry is great.
Okay.
I have had the Big Arch Burger. It's the biggest burger Mickey D's has. And the Arch sauce is slightly zesty, much like you, Jason.
Hey.
It's a double quarter pounder mixed with the Big Mac, but bigger and not as sweet a sauce like the Big Mac. I appreciate that breakdown.
That's a pretty thorough
It's a
breakdown.
really
It's
good
not
breakdown.
just, hey, it's good
Yeah,
or bad. Or
it's basically saying the double quarter pounder and Big Mac had a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Big Mac is a bit sweet, that sauce.
That's right. So this is
sweet.
zestier.
Yeah. Okay.
From the 916. Oh, I didn't know we had serial killers listening to the show. Wow. Hey, shout out serial killers. The serial killer demo is strong with us. Filet-O-Fish with extra cheese every time. Jason, thank you. I've never understood how somebody goes, you know what I want from McDonald's? A Filet-O-Fish.
Well, I will say this. I've never had one. Never will.
I have and never will.
Again?
I mean, I got to be honest. It's not.
I might have one once a year.
Yeah, but you're the Verlon Square. You're different. You're just a different guy.
Once a year?
Different. I'm only gonna go. It's like
so
order.
You've had a lot. I've had zero.
Yeah, I think I've had one.
Never had.
And the reason I had one.
Why?
I know
Why
exactly.
Did you go, you know what? I'm gonna have a fillet of fish.
I know exactly
Did you
why.
get the wrong order?
No, because they got the wrong order and nobody wanted the fillet of fish, and it was me, Melissa, and the kid. This is like when the kids were like 6 and 5.
I'll take it.
And it's like nobody wanted the fillet of fish. I was like, okay,
Set the screen.
Look, it wasn't terrible. It didn't make me want to gag. It's just you take a bite and you get a nice whiff of hot fish.
Oh, yeah, but you don't like cooked fish to begin with.
I don't, and I hate the smell more than anything. Just a whiff of hot fish just wafting into your nose.
So we've got one guy that doesn't like cooked fish, one guy who will puff up if he gets anything out of the water. So I'm the normal one.
Puff up. Oh, you. I thought you meant like,
I
caught the fish.
I could.
That's what I thought he was saying.
I could eat it. I am choosing.
Yeah,
not
no,
to
I'm
eat
with you. Uncooked fish all day.
So if the fillet of fish wasn't cooked.
If it was fillet of fish, but it was like raw tuna with some, I think about
but not with an eye looking at you.
No.
Yeah.
And no bones.
And no tail.
No bones, no tail, no gills, no the little things that you take off of it with the brush. Scales. But I also wouldn't get my fish from McDonald's. From the 530, cheese on fish. That's a great point. Remember when we talked?
Well, that makes it look better.
When have you ever heard?
Yeah, I wouldn't want it without
cheese on fish. They put cheese on fish tacos?
Yeah, don't they?
I don't know. I'm not a fish taco guy.
I've never had cheese on a fish taco.
They really don't put crumbled cheese on the top? Or, shredded cheese? I would have thought. I don't know.
All right, and as we take a break, that's just about Sabonis, whatever.
Cheese on a fish.
Yeah, not happening. When we come back, what's hot, what's not? Okay, now you're in my head, dude. Now everything means something different. What's hot, what's not, and 3 of the key. Coming up next.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers!
Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
If your business depends on reliable vehicles, it's time to upgrade your fleet at myelkgrovechevrolet.com. We specialize in fleet pricing, bulk discounts, and fast approvals, so your team stays on the road and on the job. From work trucks and vans to fuel-efficient sedans and SUVs, we have the inventory, service, and financing to keep your business moving. Call or visit myelkgrovechevrolet.com today and ask about exclusive fleet savings. myelkgrovechevrolet.com. Driving business forward.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Place your PRG custom ball mark on the green behind your golf ball and wait for your group to get fired up about it. PRG Custom Golf Accessories offers old-world craftsmanship found in Northern Ireland and is available now here in Northern California. See for yourself at prg-golf.com, where you'll learn how to submit original designs for ball marks, divot tools, head covers, and more. The official head cover company for the Ryder Cup teams. PRG from Northern Ireland to Northern California. It's prg-golf.com.
Spring is here, and there's really nothing better than hitting the open road in a new Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings, plus get top dollar for your trade. And while life's roads are often filled with bumps, buying from Stockton Honda couldn't be smoother. Wherever the road you travel might lead, Stockton Honda is happy to get you there. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Chris.
What's that?
Let's see. Who is hot?
Oh, I guess it's that part of the show.
Yep.
Let's go with Jamal Murray.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he had a big night.
In last night's Nuggets 128-125 win over the Jazz. He had 45 points, 13 of 19 from the field, 8 of 13 from three, even 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Also had 8 assists to go along with that.
Whoa.
Interesting note.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray is 15-1 when scoring 40 or more points, including the postseason.
Why wouldn't he score 40 or more often?
I know he should try more.
Yeah.
That is tied with Glenn Rice for second best record in 40-point games in NBA history, behind only.
Best record 40-point games, probably.
Michael Jordan.
Carmelo Anthony.
Klay Thompson, who is 19-0.
That's pretty good.
Why didn't he score 40 or more often?
Yeah, right? Why not? He just didn't want to?
Mm-hmm.
You know who else is hot? Mark Zuckerberg. He just set a record buying a Miami mansion on Indian Creek Island, also known as Miami's billionaire bunker.
Dork.
30,000, kind of. 30,000 square feet. A 1,500-gallon aquarium. Secret passageways. Of course. And more. It was designed by Ferris, not Bueller. No. Mount Ferrismore. Ooh, Bueller, Wheel, Save. Ferris.
Of them all.
Ferris Rafali. The same designer who designed Drake's $100 million Toronto home. Would I want to live in Sure.
Why?
I mean,
how many rooms do you not go in a day?
That's what I'm saying. That's where I was going. Like,
every time we pass a house, this is always my bit. If we're walking, we see like this, or wherever you are, like this obscene house. I'm like, there's 2 people that live in there.
Absolutely.
And it's like there's not 12, there's 2, and you're like, you don't see each other.
You're not going into this room.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it'd be kind of fun to be like, this is my fun room.
Yeah.
I'll put the golf simulator here.
The best hide and seek ever.
But ultimately, like, what's the SMUD bill? Not in, they don't have SMUD in Florida. It would be FMUD. Whatever it is.
Like they're worried about that.
Yeah. No, I get it. But, like, I just honestly, what's the SMUD bill every month?
Property taxes.
Oh, my Lord. I'll bet you the SMUD bill is like $50,000 a month or something stupid just for your electric. And then you got to pay, like, it's not just, it's a $170 million home. It's like, okay, how many gardeners, the pool guy?
Which pool?
Huh?
Which pool?
Right. Exactly.
The indoor, the outdoor, the one on the east lawn.
And what's really sad is, like, that's his Miami house. Right. We got a place out in Miami.
He's there like 2 weeks a year.
Doesn't he have a gazillion dollar?
His Hawaii bunker?
No, doesn't he have like a giant compound in Tahoe too?
I don't know about Tahoe.
I'm
think
pretty
he has
sure.
Tahoe.
Like he just owns the lake.
Mm-hmm. We should go and check it out.
Can I? I will say.
I'll say this.
Okay, you say this.
Road trip.
Did somebody say?
Road trip.
I would say if I had Zuck money and I had a Tahoe compound, how do you not also commission like a little baby submarine to roll around Lake Tahoe itself? Like, you guys are all sailing? That's cool.
I am 1,000% with you.
Thank you.
We need every billionaire to get into a submarine and go as deep into the ocean as possible.
A submarine in Lake Tahoe.
It's pretty. It goes like 5,000 feet.
Yeah. Like
what are you doing down there?
Submarining. Hey, let's get in the submarine. It's got all the glass windows.
And by 5,000, it might be like 1,000.
What are you looking for? Treasures?
Yeah. Why not? How deep is your love? Is Lake.
Some spots.
Well, there's
really
always
deep.
You were close. 501 feet.
Oh, yeah.
But
basically.
Still.
Wait, 501? Round up?
That's what it says. Levi's, 501.
Round up? 1,000 feet?
Would it be 600?
How cool would... Hey, guys, you want to do something cool? I got a 10-person submarine. We just get in. And then it's got, like, lights and stuff. Hey, let's go explore Lake Tahoe.
Well, there is the urban legend.
That there's what, like a monster in there?
Like a whole bunch of bodies.
Oh, well, Fredo's in there. Frodo's in Lord of the Rings. Fredo from Godfather. He got
in Tahoe?
Yeah, that was in Lake Tahoe in the movie. They all lived up in Tahoe. The Corleones, and Fredo got, spoiler alert, but in Godfather 2, Fredo got whacked. All right, well, who's not? Fine, you guys don't like my submarine idea.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but you love it for horrible, terrible reasons.
The Utah Jazz. They lost to the Nuggets, like I said, 128 to 125. They have lost their last 6 in a row for the worst losing streak in the Western Conference.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of that. A lot of, By the way, somebody pointing out that fish and cheese do mix. Goldfish are flavored like cheese.
Nailed it.
Very good.
I like goldfish.
Goldfish are really
You know what my only problem with goldfish is?
Not enough.
Why are there not great white sharks or trouts?
They could.
Why has it just got to be goldfish?
There was a gummy.
Dolphins.
There was a shark gummy for.
I know, dude, bro. Let me tell you something. I pounded a ton of those bags. You're talking. No, listen to me. There's the blue with the white underlings. Underneath gummy sharks, and the white had like a
gummy shark. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. Listen.
It was almost like a fruit punch.
I'm not trying to mislead people. The white. The underbelly of the gummy shark had a marshmallow kind of consistency, but not a marshmallow taste, but it was kind of a marshmallowy consistency. Gummy shark, underrated. Gummy cherries, underrated. Yeah.
You like your gummies.
I do. Well, not those gummies. I've never tried one of them gummies. That's something I'm pretty confident I will never do that. That scares me. But gummy bear, shark, worm, frog, they're good.
Yeah.
Now, gummy
worm
frog
was first, right?
Gummy frogs, what?
Wasn't gummy worm
first? The ones with the face?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking like it was a...
No, they got little frog legs that hang on, little thin gummy legs. I think gummy bear was first, Jason Ross.
Really? I remember gummy worms first.
Let's find out, and then we'll move on.
Man, if you're older than a gummy bear, Jason.
Gummy bear or gummy worm. We're always trying to inform. Gummy bears came first, invented in 1922, while gummy worms came right after them in 1981.
See? I remember when they came out.
Gummy bears predate gummy worms by about 60 years. Also, cinnamon gummy bears, hard to find. Really good.
They were originally called Tanzenbären.
What? What are they?
Means dancing bears.
What? What is that, Japanese? What the hell is it? Or Norwegian, probably, huh?
German.
Okay. Well, same thing.
For beer.
All right, let's
Don't think ahead.
No, I'm not. No, I was trying to. I wanted to say what's on deck.
What?
Three in the key, please, right now. The Atlanta Falcons have a bright future because of Michael Penix. And tonight, the Kings take on the basketball team located in Phoenix. You thought I was going to do Suns. I was determined. I know it's Michael Penix. Shut up. Can I be honest?
Phoenix.
Did you know that the correct pronunciation of Phoenix is actually Phoenix?
Is it hooked on what?
Phoenix. Hooked on Phoenix. You know what
hooked on Phoenix sounds.
It actually sounds like an addiction, doesn't it? My uncle was hooked on Phoenix. Yeah, I had a hard time. You know what I think of Phoenix?
Yes, I do.
Phoenix. One of the years Jason and I went down for spring training, we're just randomly driving, and I'm looking through Phoenix. I just turned to Jason, I go, Phoenix is bowl
Gross.
hockey.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's just so sprawl. Oh, hey, let's go to the thing. It's 48 minutes.
Yeah.
It's in Phoenix.
Right.
48 minutes away.
Yeah, take 4 freeways to get there.
It's like everything's in Elk Grove if you live in Rancho Cordova.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Okay. All right. 3 in the key.
All right. Highest score tonight, Dave, for the Kings.
I'm going to go with, hey, let's go Neat Clifford. Let's keep it going.
And how many?
Neat Clifford with 21.
I'm going to go with it's a Raynaud night, and Raynaud's going to have 24.
More like Ray, yes.
Chris?
Raynaud, 23.
Okay. First King to score in this game and the last King to score in this game.
I'll go with Raynaud and Devin Carter.
Devin Carter, and I'm going to do Westbrook and Hayes. Chris?
DeRozan and Maxime.
Raynaud, and then a random stat.
Oh, nerd gummies are really good. The gummies with the nerds on the outside.
they?
I forget what they're called. My wife got those.
Clusters.
Yes, they're really actually good. Random stat. Devin Booker will look like he bit into a lemon because he has that stupid look on his face all the time, and he'll get a technical foul for mouthing off as usual.
Okay, I have the Suns will make 17 or more three-pointers.
Wow, that's a lot.
Devin Booker, 42 or more points.
Wow.
So if he has 40...
Wow, lemon face. And
Yeah,
a tee.
lemon face.
I hope he doesn't. Well, last time I saw him play and he got a tee, that's when he went off.
Went off like yelling at people?
Went off on like 45.
Oh, well, let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Kings fan Dan says, random fact for tonight's game, there's going to be a fight. Oh. Okay, let's see. Well, KFD. We'll take a break. When we come back, final hour of the program. The month of March is coming up. What has your attention? There's the second best sports time of the year is here. We'll talk about it next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Have you tried my Colombian tamales?
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are way better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt, tamales deserve Pepsi. No matter what tamales you love, enter for a chance to win a year's worth of groceries. Powered by Pepsi. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents 18 or over. Ends April 5th, 2026. Rules at pepsipromo.com/free groceries. Pepsi is a registered trademark of PepsiCo Inc.
At Big O, we offer total auto care to make any car problem feel like no problem at all. We keep the scary lights off and help you get back on the road. Now through March 15th, get $100 instant savings on 4 select in-stock Nexen, Nitto, or Toyo tires with installation purchase. Plus, get our Healthy Car Care Special, which includes a tire rotation, alignment check, brake check, fluid check, and more. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation required. Disposal fees and shop fees extra were permitted. See store for pricing. Eligibility may vary. Not valid with other offers.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit revivemenshealth.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Ugh, aspirated a barrel.
Uh-oh.
It's a Root Beer Barrel Tuesday. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Chris Rowan. 916-339-1140. You can text us now, by the way. And we can see it. And we will respond. Or we won't.
Yeah.
I don't want to,
Depends.
Yeah. Zion Williamson, I clipped this. And by clipped it, I mean I stole it off of Twitter. He sat down with ESPN yesterday for his first interview in a long time with a national outlet here. And I thought it was interesting to hear him. It just caught my eye. I thought it was interesting to hear him talk. I thought I'd share it with you here.
I would say the most difficult point was when I missed my third year with a broken foot. Mm-hmm. And, there's a lot of criticism on my weight, my care for the game, etc. But the whole time I'm looking at a doctor, and the doctor's telling me, yeah, we're going to perform this surgery, but if this surgery doesn't work, we really don't know the next step.
Yeah.
So while people are saying what they're saying, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It is what it is. I'm in Portland rehabbing, not knowing if my foot's gonna heal. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. And it was frustrating. It was very frustrating, but I was low. I was really low because I just wanted to play basketball. I just wanted to play the game I love, but every time he turned the TV on, every time I checked my phone, it was nothing but negative criticism, man. At the time, it did a lot. Like I said, it did a lot, but it was a, blessing in disguise, and, I learned from it, and I grew from it.
And that's why you've the...
Zion Williamson. That was interesting. Look, I'm not trying to play a violin for incredibly rich, generationally wealthy players. And I understand that, it's not like, I don't know, dude, if you or I went to the doctor tomorrow and they said, hey, we're going to try the surgery, but if it doesn't work, I don't know what we're going to do when if we went in with laryngitis, we had vocal cord issues, something that would affect our career. You and I would be having a much different conversation with our families than Zion Williamson. One conversation he didn't have, I promise you, is, what are we going to do for money? And that's a big deal. But everything is relative. And it is interesting sometimes. I do enjoy hearing the athletes kind of, and I thought Zion did a really good job at that. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Right.
He didn't maliciously do anything. He's just been hurt. And same thing with Anthony Davis and a lot of these other guys that we get on. But here you have Zion, who is still a young man, who's wondering if his career is going to be over. And all he hears is, you're a bust. You're fat. You don't care. You're screwing our team. And that's not the ones that he gets that are talking about the gambling aspects. Hey, I took the over, you screwed me, or whatever.
Right.
And then let's add in a sprinkle of probably incredibly racist and terrible things that got sent to him on top of all of that. That's no fun. That sucks. And it's why? It's just a reminder that sometimes we suck.
Very true. Right?
Just suck as a society sometimes.
And then the same sentence, when he does play and he's amazing.
Yes.
I love that guy. It's
yes.
Well, do you? Do you love that guy?
Is it too far of a stretch? I don't want to say on the same level because that's insane. But is it okay for me to do a basketball comp for Zion Williamson as to a football comp for Bo Jackson? And let me explain, because I know that sounds absolutely ludicrous. Zion's not a two-sport star, and I'm not trying to say Zion is the athlete Bo Jackson was, because Bo Jackson's probably a top 10 athlete ever. But you have two guys that, when they are healthy, are absolutely dominant. If you told me Zion Williamson was going to average 30 minutes a game next year and play 80 games, I'd be like, he will be a top 5 at worst MVP candidate. At worst. Yeah. And that counts Jokic and Shea and all that. And I'm not entirely sure that if everybody was healthy over the next 5 years, that Zion, is he the best player in the league? Maybe, but he's going to be in the conference. The dude is a freaking video game, much like Bo Jackson in football. For those of us that remember that watched Bo play, there were times where you looked at the guy and you're just like, this is a man amongst boys. This is a freak. And Zion's kind of that guy in the sense that you look at him and he does things on the basketball floor that somebody of his, even more than Barkley, athletic-wise, it should not happen. And I hope that Zion, much like Bo, I think Bo is the biggest injury what-if of all time. I don't want Zion to be in that category, but that's certainly kind of where he's headed. Yeah, and, I think he's on a streak, or was on a streak, of the most amount of games he's played in a row, which is encouraging. And I think they need to, it's a team that doesn't get a ton of attention, but he got a lot of attention. Yes. But if they can get him healthy, get kind of their team right, and he gets on that stage again a little bit more so, I think a lot of people will. Because I feel like he was forced on us a lot. He was the new shiny object, and he did fine. But then he also got hurt, and then it's kind of like, well, now he's washed. It's like, well, that's not true. It's not true. It's just, can he stay healthy? And for him, when you legitimately have injuries, and it's weird, he's had more of the injuries that have been longer term to sit him out, where Anthony Davis as a comp would have been. He has a bunch of injuries where he's out for 8 games. 2 games. 6, a half. And it's just like he's
not had the, like Tyrese Halliburton is not labeled as injury prone. He's had one significant injury. Jason Tatum, but those are major injuries. Like, are those guys, if they get hurt again, now I feel like, well, Tatum, I mean, he's been hurt twice, or Halliburton, he's been hurt twice.
Then it's a problem.
It's like it wasn't until it is. Now, for AD and Zion, they've constantly had a lot of different injuries. Like, remember there was a time, Dave, we remember this way back when, where Tyreek Evans had some ankle things, but Steph had it worse.
Yes.
And then it was like Tyreek has played more games than Steph. Like, Steph looks like he's going to be pretty good, but can you trust his ankles? Well, I think it worked out okay.
Yeah, it worked out okay.
Yeah. Now, he still missed some games along the way.
Yes.
I would not consider him injury prone. He's out now.
I wouldn't consider him injury prone at all. And to your point,
but he's missed some games.
For those who went through that time, there was talk about, is he ever going?
Right. Will they ever be right?
Will they ever be right? Yeah. And is this a guy? I mean, we're talking like Brandon Roy Part 2 with Steph Curry. That was a conversation. Him getting cadaver ligaments put in and all that.
That was fascinating the other day when Katie and Kyle were talking about, and or maybe it was even Mark. I can't remember. I apologize. But they had said that Keegan had never, ever rolled an ankle once.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And basketball, I mean, that happens all the time. And so he did it, and that was significant. He was out 5 weeks. Well, now he's done it a second time.
Right.
Like, I don't think it's a thing, but when you've done it twice now, from never doing it, does it become a thing?
Yeah, and I think that's a fair worry. I had some dingleberry online last weekend that was saying, like, Keegan Murray is now officially injury prone. And it's like, hold on, dude. Keegan Murray played 80, 77, and 76 games in his first 3 seasons. He's had
a bad injury year.
He has had a very bad injury year, but his first 3 seasons in the league, he's in the upper at least 5%, if not higher, of games played by anyone. Nobody plays Harrison Barnes plays 82 games. Everyone's like, Iron Man.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, AC Green's over there is like, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's
Plus,
cute.
Keegan hasn't had like that hamstring, like that muscle injury. It's just been
little nagging things. And if he's back to 75 games next year, then what are we talking about?
And I also look, and this is not me trying to imply anything. It's going back to kind of what you said earlier. I don't really trust any of the injury numbers with the Kings this year. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he's not legit injured. He is. What I'm saying is like, if the Kings' record was reversed, is he missing all of these games? Does he come back earlier from the thing or that or what? I don't know. I tend to think he would not have missed this man. They can afford to be extra careful with these guys.
Yeah, and maybe like as a medical, athletic trainer could say, all right, we could take an aggressive route and have you back in a week and a half.
Yeah.
We could also take our time a little bit, and maybe this is more like a 3 to 4 week. And it's like, well, based on standings, record, and all that, it's like, Let's take our time. Let's get this right.
Yeah.
With no need to push.
Yeah.
It could be something else that's happening.
Zion is an interesting candidate, though.
To the point where, like, if they traded him, I think they would get some kickback in the fact that, wow, they traded him. This guy could still be one of the greats, but then also the team that acquires him, it's like, you would be excited about getting a talent that way, but you're like, is he going to stay healthy for us?
Well, and isn't that the big worry? Is he always going to be the guy that when he plays, he's great, but he just absolutely never plays? Like Anthony Davis right now is
are the Wizard fans excited? They're probably excited about what the potential could be with Trae Young and him.
Sure.
But is he going to play?
Zion Williamson, needless to say, is he will not turn 26 until July. I mean,
wow. He's got a lot of basketball left if he can do it.
Yeah, if he can do it, here's to hoping. As far as basketball goes in March, the Kings have 15 games. 9 of them are at home. As far as, you and I are going to watch it because it's our jobs.
Yep.
But I feel comfortable in being able to separate myself from the job. Like, let's just be honest. I could absolutely not watch the games and still talk about them through. We learn in this business to look at box scores and highlights and be able to talk for 4 hours about it. That's a thing. I am going to. There are things. I want to stop myself because I don't want people. I don't want this to sound like I'm shaming anybody for not watching. You 100%. I get it. If people are like, I'm good, dude, wake me up at the draft lottery, I totally freaking get that. For me, I try to kind of do these exercises to, okay, I'm not watching for wins anymore, but I'm going to watch every single time Maxime Reynaud or Devin Carter or Nate Clifford or whoever young and future possible has the ball to watch their development. That's intriguing to me. And then in the end, I hope the Kings come away with all their young guys in double figures looking fantastic and they lose by 4. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. That's what I'm watching for the rest of the season, really.
Yeah.
You?
Makes sense. I mean, I think, that kind of thing, the development of the younger guys. You had the conversation earlier when you were playing golf that, you had to ran into guys. I just checked it. I think that's common. I think if we weren't working, I don't know. I guess maybe I would be less interested, but I still think I would be following. I think I would. But maybe it's like, I had something else come. I didn't see the game tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be one of those, but yeah, I mean, I'm still all in. Still some things you can watch and learn from and kind of see what else they need. But yeah, 20 to go. It's going to go quickly. It feels like there's still a lot of season left, but it'll happen fast.
We got college hoops. That's obviously the headliner in March. I said before, I think this is the second best, and some people will disagree. For me, I think October is the best sports month of the year. You have the NFL kicking off in full swing. You have baseball playoffs, World Series, and all that happening. You have basketball opening up. You have the NHL opening up. The weather, you're finally getting over the 106-degree days, and you're cooling down. I mean, that's a part of it too. And
Champions League is well underway.
So yeah, there's all of that stuff. I think October's the best.
Okay.
March, I think, is second best. You've got the opening of baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball is down the stretch they come. You've got March Madness. You're barreling towards the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs as well as Stanley Cup playoffs. And the weather is also incredibly nice.
Champions League is getting into the knockout rounds.
Yeah, it's a good month.
Great month.
Good month.
Super month.
Time changes this weekend. Spring forward.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
what? That's bad. That's good. What? It's daylight later. You don't like that?
Let me put it this way. Can I give you one of my analogies?
So, like right now, it would be 10:16 next week.
I'm going to give you this is my daylight savings time in March analogy. Okay. Spring forward. Okay. Right. You know what? I don't have a problem. Like if you were to say if there was a bottle of rubbing alcohol here, and there was some gauze, and I poured the rubbing alcohol on the gauze, and I just kind of cleaned my arm like this. It's kind of cool and tingly. It smells good. There's literally nothing negative about what I'm doing at all. But you know what it means. The smell, the feel, the place I'm rubbing.
The touch.
The fabric of your life. It means a big needle's coming, and it's about to go into my vein.
Maybe a little needle.
Needleton. It's all needle. Okay, it's about to pierce my skin, and blood is about to pour into some vial, and I hate it. And the smell gets my heart rate going, and I don't like it. It's not the alcohol; it's what the rubbing alcohol represents. Daylight savings time in March is the rubbing alcohol to the giant needle in my eyeball of summertime. Big
March is June to you.
March is much like the alcohol means the needle's coming. It's almost here. Daylight savings time in March tells me here comes the heat.
No, it's getting the same analogy, the rubbing alcohol, and it's like, and then your doctor's appointment's in a few weeks.
I'm stressed out, man. That's all I'm thinking about. Here we go.
Clean.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to be mature and not be like, I can't come. I have COVID or something. Get out of that point. Not that I do that, but or maybe. But I'm trying to, be a big boy.
But how come
they should just fall back every year, just once a year fall back?
I think they should always fall back and just like we constantly go backwards.
So how come when we're in the middle of, let's pick August, your birthday,
around
your birthday.
Yeah, right around my birthday.
Still super hot.
Super hot.
You're not thinking, man, you know what this is like? It's like I'm at the doctor's office, and I'm getting, because we're closing in. We're getting close to your
you know what?
time.
Honestly, it's a really good question, and I will explain it because it's a really good question, and I know exactly what my mentality is, because I've reached the point with my birthdays where as a kid, much like summertime, I couldn't wait for it. but now my birthdays are going quicker, and I know I'm going to die soon. Like I'm in the drop dead zone. Like at my age, like this is when people just drop dead, right? In about 10 years, I'm going to be in that zone where it's like, man, he was young, but like not that out of whack to die.
So
like,
in that theory,
so I'm too busy being upset about getting older. Now, Labor Day, let's go, dude. Labor effing Day. That Labor Day is the tip of the mountain. It's a summit. Because I know, I mean, technically it's really when Hard Knocks starts on HBO, but that is the harbingers are NFL training camps open. Hard Knocks shows up on HBO. Labor Day, NFL kickoff. It's coming, and pretty soon it's going to be brisket and 38-degree weather at 10 a.m. smoking on the grill on a Sunday.
Yeah, but Labor Day is 107 degrees.
That's true, but my air conditioning is knowing that it's almost over.
But if you're thinking like you have that drop dead thought, like why wouldn't you just enjoy every available summer, every available day that's coming?
Oh, be like, I see what you're saying. Like hey,
I may not have a whole.
Hey,
lot
don't
of
have this much left. I need to get the most I can.
I'm in the good old days right now, and I need to enjoy them. That would be a good way to think. But instead I'm thinking
I walked off the golf course.
I'm going to die soon. My kids are leaving. This October, I will have no more children. None. They'll both be adults. Holy crap, why is my goatee getting so gray? That's all I'm thinking about, man.
Okay.
Goatee.
That's why you left the golf course.
Maybe it's just better than I used to love. Yeah, that's why I left the golf course. Why? Because my blood pressure was getting too high, and I have a blood pressure issue because of too many birthdays. JR?
You're going to drop dead on the golf course, kid.
Dude, honestly, I will be that guy that misses the drive and goes, rat farts, and then boom, I'm dead. 100%, dude.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah. God would not take away the best day of my life.
100%, dude.
This is very depressing radio, dude. J. Ross.
I'm trying to pick him up.
I know. Is his garage half open or half closed? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, the garage is closed on his head.
Oh, God. I can't believe you're afraid of the alcohol that leads to the needle, that leads to the blood, that leads to the draw.
That sucks.
My goodness.
It sucks.
Ow.
Because I know what's coming. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's like when JR when Jason drank the poopy drink when he had his colonoscopy. The drink probably wasn't terrible, but
tastes like chicken.
You know what it means. Yeah,
it's called fleet.
You know what's coming, Mister Colon antenna. Next thing you know, there's a group of doctors going, "Oh, look at that! Hey.
Look at that!
I haven't seen one of those in a while."
Oh.
Where does this hole go?
Right? Are those car keys?
China. Oh, my God.
Okay, he said China.
Yeah.
Just want to be clear on that.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Remember when they would shove the little Q-tip up your nose with the COVID times? To me, that was bad.
Yes.
I'm like, no, how far? You just tickled my brain. Are you serious? And I don't have a big brain. So when they went up, they went far.
That's right. You get like a little tear.
Oh, more than one.
Yeah, I was FaceTiming my sister once after I did one of those drive-through ones, and I was FaceTiming her to show her how red my eyes were. And, of course, because she's my sister, she actually screenshotted it. So now she'll send it to me every once in a while, and it just looks like I've been crying for 9 years.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I love your sister. I really love her. I don't know her really well. Is she older or younger than you?
Younger. She's my little sister.
Oh, she's going to outlive you by years.
Easily, dude. My sister's so healthy. It's ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoops, sorry. I thought we were done. We had to break. Sorry.
We were done. Is that enough? You had enough, JR?
I can't ever get enough JR.
Yeah.
Hey, is that turkey sausage?
Turkey sausage.
And then, you got March Madness. You got baseball starting. World Baseball Classic coming up. I enjoy that.
Okay.
That's fun. And then, you got golf. What do you got in March? The Players, I think, Sawgrass.
Almost to the Masters. You're like a week.
Yeah. Oh, we're already seeing the commercials, though.
Did you win the lottery this year?
Nope.
Raffle?
No.
Or whatever it is?
Nope.
Okay.
Running out of raffles.
Why?
because I'm going to die. I've got more. Hey, Jason, true story. I got more raffles behind me than ahead of me. And you know what? I'm going to win the raffle when I got to take a walker. Texas Ranger there. I won the lottery. I get to go to Augusta. I got to be one of them pre-boarders now that they got to wheel me in. And then,
pardon my friend.
Yeah, right? Just, hey, somebody put me in a corner on 6.
How upset would you be if I entered the lottery and I'm like, whoa, first year, this is cool.
Dude,
I don't even want to go.
Honest to God, I would rather Patrick Stewart ask you over for a sleepover, dude, to talk about Star Trek while looking at memorabilia.
But what if I'm like, no, Dave, I'll take you with me.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
You have to go with Chris.
Yeah, but then I'd owe him. He'd be like, oh, remember the time I took you to the Masters?
Oh, well, Dave, I can understand why you don't want to do that. I mean, I just took you to the Masters.
Exactly.
What if Chris was not following the golf etiquette out there? He's just talking during shots.
He'd probably go to Augusta wearing a giant shirt that's like, use this land for housing. And on the back, billionaires suck. And then
I'd get in
wearing like
that.
Morrissey shorts.
And yeah, no. An arrow is like, I'm with this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm with Kami is my shirt, like pointing to the right. You'd probably go in there in like a Masters onesie and like live fit in or whatever, and then be like, rah! Rip it and just unsnap it. And then I'm banned.
Yeah.
As well.
But you got in once.
That's a good point.
Like,
what?
Right at the very beginning.
You didn't really break the grounds.
Hey, you with him? You're out too.
Can I just get one of them sandwiches before I go?
No.
I'll leave, but I want the pimento cheese. I'll even take a stupid egg salad. Can I just get some food?
Then it's us rushing the snack bar.
Yes.
They cross your name off the list and go, oh, that's too bad. We had you were going to win next year.
You were going to win our special 2 seats on the 18th hole all access pass prize.
All 4 days. And what's the cabin? Ray's
Butler's
cabin.
Ray's Creek.
Ray's Creek.
Cabin.
You get to swim in Ray's
I was
Creek.
going to get to sleep with the amateurs.
Yes.
At Butler's cabin.
You were going to pick the meal. Wow. What kind of that's why you even won this raffle. Way more descriptive than I thought.
Georgia on my mind. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex. Decking and railing right after this.
The Sacramento Kings play here.
He's got the triple. Sacramento takes the lead.
Get your Kings fix all season long right here on your home of the Sacramento Kings. Sactown Sports and SactownSports.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At InShape, we have a place for every kind of mover. The Sometimer, the early riser, the after-work grinder, the yogi, lifter, bodybuilder, walker, runner, swimmer, spinner, stretcher, rower, climber, jumper, dancer, boxer, sauna seeker, recoverer. Basically, if you walk, lift, stretch, or sweat, you belong at InShape. So whether it's your first time or your first time in a while, start the year strong and join today at InShape.com. Find a location nearest to you.
Get ready, Sacramento. The Sacramento Boat Show and Big RV Show is taking over Cal Expo, March 5th through March 8th. It's 2 huge shows, one massive event. Don't miss it. Get details now at 2hugeshows.com.
Spring is here, and there's really nothing better than hitting the open road in a new Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings, plus get top dollar for your trade. And while life's roads are often filled with bumps, buying from Stockton Honda couldn't be smoother. Wherever the road you travel might lead, Stockton Honda is happy to get you there. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Co-hosts of the wildly popular Bad Friends podcast, Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Wow, I can't even believe that this is real right now.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like this is a scam. It's going to explode on you.
No. Live Saturday, March 14th, the venue at Thunder Valley.
Do you know what the 3 colors on the Irish flag stand for?
What?
The hair, the skin, the soul.
Oh, is that what liquor does to your soul?
Yeah, turns you green.
Buy tickets now. Visit ThunderValleyResort.com. Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Oh, this is like...
That's top notch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
Yeah! It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
I'm here too. And let's tell you what's on deck, brought to you by our friends at Trex Decking and Railing. Well, first and foremost, Kings basketball tonight. 8 o'clock. Doesn't everybody love that? Tonight, Kings and Suns. Some other NBA matchups as far as the bottom part of the NBA, which I think Kings fans are following. The Wizards are in Orlando against the Magic. You've got the Nets at the Heat. Those are the bottom teams that are. I guess the Pelicans too. They're down there. They're at the Lakers, but you have other more prime matchups besides the bottom part of the NBA.
I mean, really, it's just Kings Suns. That's what we care about.
That's what you don't care about: Wizards, Magic, Nets, Heat, or Pelicans, Lakers.
Well, go Magic, go Heat. Pelicans, Lakers. You know what?
No, you want the Wizards and the Nets, don't you?
I always get that backwards. You're 100%. I always do that. Is that like? Never mind. Could that be a form of? Could that be a form of dyslexia? Like I always do it.
I don't know.
Is there a different type of dyslexia that like other than the words and stuff? Like I always literally every single time I say root for the wrong team. I wonder how you'd even get it checked out.
Yes.
Anyways.
You gonna stay up late for that? Kings Suns at 8?
Yeah, you love that. Right?
Jason loves late starts.
He loves them. 8 p.m. Is that peacock you said?
Yeah.
How's that not a bad word?
It's a bird.
It's a beautiful bird.
Seems like a bad word. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Okay.
Because I got word that the wife and kid are going to watch some high school basketball game or whatever.
Basketball is done.
So, well, it's the playoffs for people they know or something. So they're going to support. They're going to be supportive. So
going with them?
No, I'm not supportive. I'm supportive of my kids.
Not others' kids.
That's them kids. Not doing that.
Yeah.
So it's you know what? That's fine. It's Kings, Suns, the dogs. I don't mean my friends. I mean like my actual dogs.
Yeah.
And you know what that sounds like tonight, Jason, if it's just me?
Sloppy Joes.
Sloppy Joes.
Yeah.
I've been eating better lately. Somebody had the gall to suggest to me, hey, have you ever tried ground turkey Sloppy Joes? And I punched them right in the face. I didn't even say anything.
Really?
Yeah, just punched them. No.
Why?
I don't want to. No.
What about ground chicken?
I will eat ground chicken in one only capacity, and that is when I make those rip-off P.F. Chang lettuce wraps.
Oh.
It's really good in that, and that's what they use.
Okay.
So like I'll do ground chicken there. Ground turkey, I've had ground turkey and chili before. You can't really tell.
Have you had turkey meatballs?
My wife made turkey meatballs the other night. They're fine.
Set the screen.
They're fine.
Okay.
They're just Not the same. Ground pork's cool. Ground lamb mixed in, I'll eat that. Yeah, if you're making gyros. But I won't eat plain lamb. Like those lamb lollipops Mike Lamb used to promote at whatever that restaurant was. Do you remember? I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, no thanks. I've had lamb before. I can't get over the lamb part.
Yes.
I
Too
understand.
lamby.
Yeah, because I had a stuffed lamb. I can't. And yeah, I get it. You know, chickens have feelings too, but it's a lamb.
You had a fake lamb.
I had a fake lamb.
Which is why you can't eat a real lamb.
That's right. Well, again, ground lamb's fine, which totally makes sense. Also, veals.
Just don't shred it.
I don't like shredded meat at all.
Man, shredded beef is great.
It just becomes a beef ball in your mouth.
I'll bring you some tacos, Jason.
Good. Thank you.
I'll put it right next to your soup.
Yeah, a little sloppy joes.
Okay.
You know what? I'm even going to eat them fatty style tonight.
With what?
That's when you put mayonnaise on the bottom bun, and then you put a slice of American cheese, and then you put the hot sloppy joe mixture on top, and it melts the cheese, and then a little mayo on top.
What do you eat with it, though?
The leftover sloppy joe. I'll spoon it up.
No side, no.
I don't really know what
the coleslaw.
Yeah, I mean, that probably. Yes, something like almost like a barbecue side. Like I might have. So like my wife
Corn on the cob?
Yes, that's a good. Hey, we're growing corn this year.
Are you?
I didn't tell you that. Big news at the
Did you do
house.
avocado tree?
I have. Yeah, I found out that I got to order something called a Mexicola. Mexicola avocados can grow in Sacramento, so I'm trying to do a Rainier cherry tree. Some other cherry tree because they got to like hump each other so they can grow cherry. No, they do so that they can grow cherries. A Mexicola avocado, green grapes, and an avocado bush. The theme to this year's garden planting is stuff I'll actually eat. So I'm not the guy that's like, hey, anybody want 17 abnormally large zucchinis? Because I have some. Everybody, hey, want 27 lemons? Nope. Doing some Thai chili peppers, some jalapenos.
I'll take those.
Yeah. You ever have a Thai chili pepper before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put them in your soy sauce.
Have a lot of backyard.
No, it's gonna be all. It's gonna be all smushed together.
This is the height of luxury.
It's funny you asked, Jason, because I've been designing it. With my friend Chadwick GPT, and this is how it will look. See, I've got all that. Sorry for those of you on the radio.
Did you have to add an extra TV?
No, this is the nature part of the backyard, Chris. We don't do technology.
Why are they split screen?
Because this one is the lawn, and then that one's the garden, where the garden is right now, where the bark is proper. And then, by the way, once again, this entire winter, I have had part of my yard with a kind of a sideways-looking thick stick pointing out of the ground. I am happy to say that last year, Jeff Peachtree had 2 little pink flowers on it in the spring. We were so excited. 17 pink flowers.
This year?
This year, right now.
Okay.
70. This is this tree is just, it fights through it all, man. I'm so proud of Jeff Peachtree. And we got 1 peach last year. I think we're going to get a few this year, I think.
Nice.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that you should grow. Grow stuff you'll eat.
It makes you feel good. I did this.
Yes. I don't need 700 weird tomatoes. Just give me 7 or 70. A watermelon, maybe.
That's fun.
Sugar snap peas. Those are fun. See, I got to find a Mexicola avocado, Jason. From the 530, Dave, what's the difference between lamb meatballs and a lamb shake over mash? From James. Well, I'm glad you asked, because it's ground lamb. So I mix it. I don't have a lamb burger. That sounds funny. No, I'll mix the lamb in with stuff and make gyro stuff. Lamb shank is just lamb meat, like a lamb steak. From the 510, Dave, I just bought 2 hospitality tickets for the 2027 Ryder Cup in Ireland. Cost me $15,000. How do I break it to my wife? It's a good question. Sir, I'm going to need you to follow up on the text line, and this is all private. I don't know who you are, but I think that highly depends. If you're in our income bracket, that's a tough sell. $15,000 on something. But if you're, Dr. Frederick von Schnurgenberg and you're making,
But $15,000 is for the tickets. You got to get over
you got
there.
to get over there. Yeah.
It's a costly trip.
Yeah, he's probably looking.
Or is it here?
No, it's in Ireland.
Oh, he said yes.
Yeah. I would say, assuming he flies business class over there. So what?
Good at business.
I mean, honestly, the easy way to break it to her is very simple. Sweetheart, guess where we're going? But then,
And then as you get closer, part of this trip we're doing.
Yeah. Or, guess what? Guess we're doing Ireland in 2027. Here we go. And then, yes, as you get closer, I got a really good deal on Ryder Cup tickets. Oh, my God, $100 each.
It'll be so fun.
They were $30,000, but I got a buy one, get one free deal.
I'm saving money. Got them at Costco.
They're the Kirkland tickets.
The Kirkland Ryder Cup tickets.
And the hot dog was really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. She's not coming. It's with
oh boy,
with his brother. Okay, can I just say something?
I never told you about Uncle O'Reilly that lives in Ireland. We're gonna have to go there for the services.
If it's your brother, now you're both gonna. I need to know if the brother's married because that's gonna factor in. Probably the best way to do this is brother's going to have to take one for the team, and he's going to have to fake a disease. Hey, Kelvin, my brother Kelvin has foot
and mouth disease.
Yes, and it's not, I'm not going to say it's terminal, but I'm not going to.
But we have to do this.
You know what? You could do this without lying. You could say, Kelvin, sweetheart, I found out that Kelvin is dying. Because he is. We're all dying. Kelvin's dying, and this has been his dream. I took a chance because I had to. I got us some Ryder Cup tickets because I know that's his number one bucket list. I'm so sorry. And she'll be like, Kelvin's dying. And he'll be like, I know.
She's 73 years old.
Maybe have we were talking about jalapenos. Put your finger inside a jalapeno like you're doing an oil check. And then at one point, just kind of, do that when she's not looking.
Yeah.
Tear. Couple of tears.
Ow, my eye burns.
Right. I can't. And then what's she going to say? What is she, a heartless wench? She's going to get mad at you for taking your literally dying brother to the Ryder Cup?
Kelvin.
Not literally.
He's literally dying. It's not figuratively dying. Matt and Kayla, when we come back, we'll wrap up the show next.
Tonight, Kings and Suns.
Tip off at 8. Your exclusive home for Kings basketball
is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey there, let me tell you about Jonathan Gonzalez. Jonathan Gonzalez is a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento. He's got years of experience and has helped many people in our region and can help you as well. Here's what you need to know: 916-304-9187 or SacLegalDefense.com. And he can help you in a variety of ways. Maybe a situation that you've been involved in an auto accident, a wrongful termination case, maybe something else work-related, sexual harassment case, or something he has specialized in for many, many years, expungements. That's getting something off of your record that's just kind of been hanging around there that you'd like removed. He can help with that. That has been an area of specialty for him. So years of experience, someone that's here, that's local, that you can reach out to and get to know. Jonathan Gonzalez, Gonzalez Law, SacLegalDefense.com. 916-304-9187.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what, end up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
This is the story of the one.
As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
You remember me from a show called And Joe? I'm back on the radio, Sacramento. It's Joe Mami, and when you need your new country fix, join me weekdays from 6A to 10 for the Pat and Cody with Joe show on New Country 105.1 KNCI or on the free KNCI app.
Hagen Oaks knows you can buy a driver off the shelf anywhere, but Hagen Oaks is the only place where you'll find total game fitting. The Hagen Oaks TrackMan-powered player performance studio fits clubs to your swing. Ping's Ballnamic Ball Fitter finds your optimum golf ball. The putter fitting studio makes you a better putter, and FootJoy's 3D foot scanner finds your correct fit. In fact, Hagen Oaks will fit you from head to toe with equipment and apparel to make you the player you want to be. It's total game fitting, and it's only at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at the Cap City Freeway.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey, and Matt George. And Kayla Anderson. We've got root beer barrels. Oh. Hey.
Oh, what is that?
Egg.
All right.
As I explained earlier, sorry that
he forgot to get it shipped, so he just took the one out of his house and gave it to you.
Did he really?
Why I couldn't find it yesterday is because my wife didn't know what I was doing, so she got it and she thought I was like replacing our egg. So I said, "Where's the egg maker package?" She said, "I put it in the cabinet with the egg." She thought I was replacing it. It is unused, I promise.
Oh, that's okay. I'd wash it.
Yeah, so a little bit of Pam on there.
Yeah.
And then you can either put, if you like the egg McMuffin with the yolk in it, leave it, or you can scramble it. You can put in like a little ham, cheese, diced,
I'm
whatever.
excited.
And then put it on for a minute. I suggest you go online and just
put some water in it, poach an egg.
Okay. I see where you're going
Works
with
well.
this. This is great.
Really does.
So simple, but does so many different things.
So simple.
We need more of this in life.
And while you're microwaving that, it gives you enough time to toast your bagel or your English muffin.
Boom.
There's a whole method to it.
And I can use it as a weapon if I need to.
Need to, yep.
You know, if I need to.
Yeah, I don't know. Would that deter anyone? You got knocked out with an egg maker. MC says that, I don't know why this caught my eye. He says, avocados are incredibly thirsty trees.
What?
Yeah, well, we were talking about growing avocados. They said avocados are very thirsty, which made me think like avocados like on dating sites, and they're constantly trying to flirt with people. That's not what we're talking
Hi there,
about.
Barry.
Hey.
What's the name of the vegetable dating site? Come on, you can come up with something.
Kind of vegetable.
Yes. It's open-minded.
Rotten.
Let's see. What do you got? You got grind or
Wow.
That's the first one you
It's a dating site. I'm trying to find something that rhymes. What are they? What are the names of the
Just the Pit.
Squash.
I have no idea. I've never been on a dating site in my life.
Have you never?
No. I was
Never
married.
mind. I wouldn't even know what to do. That whole thing, I'm so glad I got married before that.
Same. Right?
Holy crap. I don't know, like swiping around.
No.
And then like, here's me. Hopefully
No.
someone matches.
No.
And then
you have to slide into the DMs and be like,
yeah.
hey, you want coffee?
Can I just say sliding into the DM sounds creepy? Just
It
on
does.
its own.
That's what it is.
How
That's
about,
because
like,
it is.
Oh, okay.
Face diving into the DMs or something, or like
That's worse. That's way worse.
Every day, dude. Every day. She says something.
like baseball,
Face diving.
like stealing a base.
What is the top of your bio for your dating profile if you had one? Like,
Me?
what's the first? What are you leading with?
I have been a Kings fan for 40 years.
Well, you're single, bud.
I disagree.
Loyal.
I disagree.
Loyal, yeah.
I am loyal. I will
grow
not.
avocados.
I
That's
won't,
good.
I'm not going to leave when things get tough.
That's good.
I'm going to stand
Loyalty's
by
good.
you no matter what. If you can be a fan of the Kings for 40 years, you're sticking it out, dude.
That's a good point. But,
Yeah. I grow avocados.
Yeah.
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 From Mexico.
What was the top of my...
Those are the best avocados from Mexico. Remember?
I mean, they are. I have to get... It says Mexicola avocados because that's
Yes.
all that will grow here. So, and apparently they're very thirsty.
They have carbonation.
Mm-hmm. I think the top of my dating profile would say something like, I've been married 18 years, and then just leave it because I wouldn't know what to do, dude. If my wife left me tomorrow, I would be like, remember the end of the Faith No More video when the fish is out of water and
Faith
just
No More.
Faith No More, the band Faith No More. You want it out, but you can't grab it. What is? Oh, come on.
I don't know. I thought you were
I
talking
think
about
if-
George Michael's face.
I think if you heard it, you would know it.
Oh, really?
She just heard it. Literally sound like
That
Mike
might-
Patton and
that
Faith
might
No
have been
More. Anyways,
bad rendition.
it'd be like a fish out of water doing the thing. Like I would not know what the hell to do. What am I going to be? Gold chain guy at the bar with like the chest hair?
You got social media skills.
Hey, baby. What's that going to do for dating?
Face
now-
dive into DMs or
Yeah,
whatever she said.
exactly. You're Carmichael
What?
Dave now.
Why? Does it sound like I have candy in my mouth?
I could have said something, but I'm
That's
not.
well, you have candy in your mouth.
All right, everyone spit the candy out that you have in your mouth right now.
Well, you have an egg maker you can spit it into. There you go.
Oh, no. Don't.
I have an egg maker.
He said spit it out. I don't have a garbage next to me.
Okay, that would not be the title of my dating app site.
I'm not going to put that on.
I have an egg maker is not going to work. Anyways,
No.
celebrity birthdays.
I'm such a child.
Brought to you. I'm with you. Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies.
Now I want another one.
Hey.
I know. They're so good. I'm just going to
everybody
take
at the
this
same
one. And,
Oh, great idea from the 530.
Okay.
A vegetable dating site. Beat it.
oh, that's awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's freaking awesome.
That's really well done. BEET, by the way.
Yeah,
Jeez.
not the other one.
That doesn't
Not
really
the
sound
Mi-
like
not the
we're
Michael Jackson
Use
song.
both of them.
trying to meet someone.
Oh, well.
It's really good.
Hey. Or from the 916 Seeds.
No, I like that one.
Well done, guys.
Planting seeds.
Let's plant
Oh,
seeds.
goodness.
I've got an egg maker. All right. Celebrity birthdays.
Happy birthday today. Oh, no, first let's do this. On this date, in what year was the music group Spice Girls formed?
You tell me what I want, what I really, really want.
Yeah, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
That is a little
Okay.
interesting. Ooh, but when was that?
Yeah, it was actually 1996.
95.
94.
Be my
94.
lover.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Matt and Chris.
My
What
birthday
is
year,
it?
baby.
94? 94.
Year was born.
What do you think Baby Spice is up to? Not a baby.
She looks good.
Does she?
Mhm.
It's like
Yes.
middle-aged Spice now.
Yeah.
Not Baby Spice.
Of course, Posh
They
Spice,
join,
you know.
and then 3 months later, OJ's on the run.
That's right.
Totally connected.
That's right.
Huh.
I watched the documentary.
The
Spice
OJ doc?
Girls.
Oh.
And that. I've watched like 18 million times.
Back to you.
Happy birthday to Jason
Ross.
Sudeikis.
Tatum
Oh.
with a Y.
Is he still as good a player if his name is pronounced Tatum?
Some say he's the greatest player in the NBA.
He says that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Jason Tatum is 28.
27.
Yeah, I said 28 too.
27.
did?
Well, now I
I
do.
didn't hear it.
Two 27s and 228s. We have a correct answer, and it's Dave and Kayla.
Ah, yeah, let's go.
Because we're the best.
Happy
Woo.
birthday
Ever.
to Jessica
Simpson.
Chastain.
Martin.
Jessica.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Ooh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I have a crush on her.
Jessica Biel.
Beal.
Oh.
Ooh.
Jessica Biel is 46.
40. Oh, go ahead,
No,
Matt.
I don't know who that is. 44.
Wow. Summer Catch.
45.
Summer Catch? What is that?
43.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to, I don't know who it is, Matt George.
I'm really good
What
at...
did you say, Matt?
44.
Oh.
I have no idea who that is.
She's Justin Timberlake's wife.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Justin
You don't know who
Timberlake
Justin
is?
Timberlake
I know who he is.
Wow.
I know who he is.
Why did he sob that out?
She's a pretty
Because I'm
good
tired of being
actress.
bullied for who I don't know.
Happy birthday, Julie.
Roberts. No, that's Julia. Idiot.
Louis Dreyfus.
I love that you're mad at us for bullying you, and then you
I
do
know.
something even worse to yourself.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Julie Bowen.
Ooh.
Julia.
I
From
don't know
Happy-
who that is.
From Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, Modern Family.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
Boston Legal.
I saw this thing
Happy
on
Gilmore
Twitter
2.
not that long ago
Yep.
about her. It was one of those
Right.
things where it like face mashes through the years, like as she's
Oh,
like
yeah.
from her first role to now.
I think that's AI.
She looks fantastic. Oh no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but she's aged really well. Good for her.
so she's older.
Wish I could age that well. Well, she
You've
started.
seen Happy Gilmore, Matt.
I have.
I would say she is 53.
52.
53.
58.
Chris is closest,
Wow.
56.
Good for her.
Let's go.
Good for her.
Happy birthday, Tone.
Danza.
Tony.
Tony.
Loke.
Tone Loke. Do you know that?
Tone Loke.
No idea who that is.
So
He's
These guys
in Ace
are
Ventura
old.
Pet Detective.
Oh,
And Blank Check.
Funky Cole
Oh,
Medina.
blank check. I remember that one.
Wild Thing.
Medina.
Bow, 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 bow.
he is.
Wild Thing.
He's 61.
Let me ask you a question. See, I remember from Ace Ventura. Tone Loke is 63.
61.
I'm in the ballpark?
59.
Tie between Chris and Kayla, 60.
Wow.
I said 61.
Big 6-0.
You
Okay,
did too?
I said 61. Thanks for.
You can tie.
You
Hey,
can
thanks.
tie. You can tie too.
Thanks.
I know who he is.
Happy
Just because of the
birthday,
meeting yesterday.
Herschel?
Walker.
Yes.
Hershey's
MD.
candy.
Herschel.
Herschel.
Is there another Herschel?
Isn't he like on the Senate or something? Like,
No, he
Yeah.
ran for Senate in Georgia and lost. It wasn't Herschel one of the deer. Oh no, it was Hanukkah Harry. Remember? Herschel Walker is
60.
63.
65.